decided to come, to put one or two things together to support him. He's here, Spendy is here. He's not going to say too much here. I won't allow that. But I need to let him come out to say hi, to say few things, for us to know that he's ill and happy, and for us to know that he's graceful, and for us to know if he's really prepared for justice for Mohbad or not, and for any other thing he will wish to say. And after that, I can drop him, and if possible, I bring my second guest, and we can start the interactive session. But for now, nobody will come up until I finish with Spendy. And anybody, I repeat, anybody fighting or trying to cause issue with that, why not bring this one? Because I've started seeing comment, and someone is saying, bring me up. Why not this? Why not? Nobody, I repeat, should give me any suggestion of who I should be adding up to my panel beyond this thing. Why now? I said I don't want any, and some people are already typing to me. So person is not anybody now. Why am I saying nobody? Is this person nobody? Why not this person? Why not that? Nobody should come to tell me that. A lot of things I've been doing that has affected me. And is it not the same thing that I'm doing that the thing is coming and people are using against me? How you know man call your loro? How you know call your loro? Going forward, I don't care to lose followers. I don't care to lose people. I don't care that people should block me, unblock me, or unfollow me. I need to start doing what is best for me. Trying to satisfy others has cost me a lot. It almost cost me my life. Because I want to satisfy people. I want people to be fine. How many people can go extra mile for me to be fine? Because I want people to be fine, the way I want to kill me. So it's my life that I should use to substitute that. When it's time for people to come up, people will come up. It's a session for Spendy, not yet an interactive session. Against me. I want to then share for no shame. Mumi o shame o. Liam o shame o. I want to summon me lo shame o. Now people way they close to me, they do me. Mumi no do me, Liam no do me. Baba mohbad no do me. Now people around me, they do me. That is what I will say.
Hello everybody. They said Westo Spending is coming live on Westo. That's why we are there. Somebody called me and said it's going to be there.
Yeah, Mumi no do me. Baba Mumi no do me. Karimo no do me. Even though the Mumi supporters, they get their own issue, but they don't do me. Their own.
Let me say hi. You guys can see my face.
Internet jobs, The
Hello.
people when they do me now, people
how
surround
are
me.
you all?
Now people
say hi to me now. Let me say hi. So we are waiting for Spendy. It's coming live on that. I'm not really going to be doing much on this. Justice for Mohbad.
I'm coming to that.
But when they do all these things, we can bring them. So let's watch
something about, let me say, approximately 800, because a lot of people are there in FPY. Now, this is what I want us to do. Spendy will talk. Spendy will really talk.
We are Spendy. That's one of the guys that were
want him to say much.
Arrested as prime suspect.
I think I can start.
In Mohbad's case. The other one went to another platform before. That's Prime Boy today. But this one.
Someone said, "What page am I using on Facebook?" It is Westo Adekunle Adejumo's page. Westo Adekunle Adejumo's page. Once you search for it, you check it there. I'm there online. Sorry, Facebook people. I'm sorry. I'm seeing your comments. Someone is even saying, "Westo, you are not replying." Please, I will reply. Facebook, I will reply.
Okay, Facebook.
I'm sorry. Son is a Westo.
Yeah.
Thank God you have learned. Yes, I've learned to. I learned my lessons. I'm glad you learned. Yes, I've learned. What you learn, you. What you learn. Okay, people are joining more on Facebook. Thank you all on Facebook. Okay, without wasting time. Hello, Spendy. Good evening. How are you doing? Can I hear you say something?
Yeah,
say something.
I'm fine.
Okay, I can hear that. Are you okay? Are you fine?
Yeah,
are you in a safe place?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine.
All right. For people to be sure that you are the one talking, can you just be audible and tell us your full name and probably if there's anything else we can use to know that you are the one talking? Kindly do that quickly, please.
All right, now. Yeah, this is Spendy. I'm Sadiq. Yeah, this is my best friend. So I just want to appreciate everybody that contributed for me and supported me and showed me love while I was in this year. So I haven't been myself for a minute. That's why I haven't been on here to appreciate everybody. So I really appreciate everybody. God bless everybody. So I just want to go and I want to talk to Resto this night and I want to let everybody know how I'm feeling about my friend. Because I haven't been myself since I lost my friend.
It's not easy.
All right, Spendy, hold on. Just hold on. I don't want you to rush. You understand? And I don't want a situation whereby it will get into you, because the little time I try to study you, I see you as a very emotional person.
Sure.
And I see you like, I don't know what I can call it, but the way you talk is kind of giving me an impression that what I am thinking or what I used to know about you is about to happen again.
I just woke up not long ago, so that's why. I'm okay. Yeah,
okay.
I'm fine.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. So, Spendy, mohbad's death, what does it mean to you? How is the death to you? What has the death cost you?
A lot. I don't know how to put it. Like a lot. We had a lot of plans. We have a lot of things to do together. So just like dream. I don't even till now. Just like I feel like this shit happened yesterday. Like
share your music.
I don't know how I'm feeling right now. But I don't want to say anything about or anything right now because my lawyer said I don't say anything right now.
Okay. You see now?
And so I'm allowed to talk, so I'll talk. When it's the right time for me to talk, I will talk. But right now, I just want to appreciate everyone that supported me.
Better, smart guy. The case is in court. People want you to come out and talk. Could make sense now. You just put all these guys in trouble. If they allow them to start saying some things out there. Where's Totigongpao? You can imagine. How can you bring him online to talk about a case that is in court? You know, it's just common sense. Could make sense, man. Kí ló dé tí Westo má ti gan pa? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Westo ti gan o, ẹ gbà wá o. Westo, why are you gan pa? Kí ló ṣe Westo? Ó ti gan o. Bringing somebody on life. Kó wá sọ̀rọ̀, kó tí ẹ make sense ni. Okay, wọ́n náà flag ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yà. Kí ló tán flag ẹ̀? Ó lè jẹ́ kíní ẹ̀ ní network ẹ̀. You know, it's funny because, you know, the case is in court. You guys, you're just coming out to say certain things. I was watching, how are you, Oluwadamilola Abidemi? How are you? You know what? I was, you know, watching this guy, Prime Boy. speaking on the program, and I was like, God. And funny enough, Prime Boy is somebody that, to me, it was just unfortunate to have been there. Good evening, my Iyola. I saw your message. You said, am I still doing honeymoon? No honeymoon, no. Just, busy. You understand? So I saw him on a program. So, and he has been coming out often. He's always on TikTok. Nobody is saying this guy should not continue with his life, but unfortunately he's going to get into trouble the way he speaks. There are certain things you don't even talk about when a case is in court. Normally the host should always guide them right when they do all these things, but unfortunately, and I feel anytime he comes online, he's always drunk. That's the Prime Boy. I said it that day, the first day I did a Prime Boy's program. The day they said, he was a prime suspect too, the day he was arrested. I said it. I said, it's just unfortunate. Unfortunate. Because when you look at the story, number one, this guy didn't even know that his friend was going to have a show that day. Do you understand? So he wouldn't have planned anything because it was the guy that called him. Do you understand? So just watch on. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Like, it was just unfortunate to have been there. So I really feel for him naturally. But unfortunately, the way he's going about it, he's going to get himself into trouble. And then, when you look at what he has been saying, he has not been consistent with his statements. I don't know what he has told the police. Maybe he's been consistent with police, but most of the time, when I see Prime Boy speaking, he gives different stories. Do you understand? So, let's watch him on. This one is Spendy. That's the guy that introduced the auxiliary nurse. That's the guy on West Still Live today. So let's watch it.
It's fine. No problem. All right. Thank you. 10 scholars who are trying to get to understand what is going on. And I can't have access to my page for some time. Right. I was struggling until I will just do Dua. Let me open my second account so that it will make it will make sense. Spendy, are you still there? Please unmute. Let me know if you are still there. Sorry, brother. Hello, are you still there, Spendy? I can hear you. Okay. Let's continue.
He's not consistent with his ways, honestly. I think he's always drunk, sincerely. Prime Boy man mutiju.
I went, it freeze. You understand? So that's a point. But I will just say this quickly so that I will not take too much of your time. I'll just say this quickly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Do you have anything to say to everyone that supported you while you were in the cell?
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say?
Yes, I just want to appreciate everybody. That God bless everybody that supported me, because I don't know people who really love me like this and care about me like this. So I'm just appreciating everybody. May God bless everyone that supported me in any ways. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Some even said you have said that before. Maybe that was when my line went on freeze. I didn't get that. Yeah, I'm sorry if you are repeating that anyway. But let me also say this. Do you see any justice coming from mohbad?
Yeah, no, right now, no, we are still going to court. Yeah, next month, we still have courts. I'm still going to court. So, and every week I still have to go to the station to sign. Like every week I have to go there to sign. So they are still working.
But I'm saying that, do you see justice coming? Is Mohbad going to get justice? Can you say that Mohbad will get justice? Is he going to get justice?
Definitely. And because I'm not resting until I get justice for my friend. Because I know what happened to me, how I'm broke down already. So we have to get justice. I don't even understand how my friend died. So I don't even understand. So we have to get justice. I'm not okay.
You don't understand how he died?
Yeah, so I have to get justice. I have to bring the person that knows anything about my friend's death. So I have to bring them to justice. Okay.
When was the last time you saw your friend? The last time? Like, what happened the last time you saw him?
Yeah, the last time I saw him was on Monday. I saw him on Monday. Yeah, before I left his place, because I'm staying close to his house, so I left his place on Monday. That's when I saw him last.
You saw him last on Monday?
Yeah.
Around what time, please?
Yeah, I left there in the night now, like...
Monday night? Yeah. Monday evening?
Yeah, like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the evening on Monday?
Yeah.
And he was ill and hearty on Monday?
Yeah.
So you don't see him on Tuesday at all?
At all. I just saw him at the hospital when they called me.
You saw him at the hospital on Tuesday?
Yeah. When they said they rushed him to the hospital, that's where I saw him.
Spendy, I would have loved to ask you a series of questions. And I know there are a series of questions bothering a lot of people as well. But I'm just trying to keep some of this information off from social media so that it will not jeopardize the court process. But nevertheless, what is your plan to get justice for Mohbad? What is your plan?
Yeah, I'm ready to say anything I know about this case, because when it's time for me to talk, I will say anything I know.
That's it.
And
it's not yet time for him to talk.
So whenever it's time for me to talk, I will talk. I don't talk anything.
Better.
I don't say anything right now.
Better. Brilliant boy. Brilliant boy.
I want to ask you something. If you are not ready to answer it, there is no problem. Just say that you don't want to answer it. Okay? Nobody will arrest you or crucify you for that. The day your friends went to the show, the last show, you were there, yes or no?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. You left the show together with him, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Things happened during the show, after the show, and until you both got home, yes or no?
Yeah.
And even when you got home, you noticed some things, yes or no?
Yeah. They were just arguing. So there was an argument. But that's how they used to argue. So I left upstairs and I came downstairs. So that's because that's how they used to argue. So I don't even pay attention to what they're saying. So but I know they're arguing until I left the house. So that's how I left there.
So the last conversation you had with Mohbad was on Monday?
Yes.
Are you aware that a nurse that was, attached to you, like mentioned that is having connection to you, came to the house on Tuesday? Are you aware?
What really happened that day is that I messaged the nurse.
So on which day?
On Monday.
Okay.
That Monday. So she wasn't online. So I now used Bami's phone. That is Bombard's DJ. I used his phone to try the nurse number. So it saying switch off. So later in the night, I saw a message that she said she's coming from. So that's why I left. I don't know. I didn't call that. So I don't know that I'm going to call. I said for someone else. So because the church can meet up. I said I thought they were going to look for someone else because she said she can't meet up that day. That's why I left there.
Okay. So on Monday they needed the nurse. You tried the nurse. You said the nurse said it's not available and you left.
Yeah.
So you didn't know that they keep following up with the nurse and they later got the nurse down to the house on Tuesday. Someone must have been disturbing his line. Okay. Another thing I would like to ask you before you go down. Who is disturbing Spendy?
Because it's not supposed to be. We are lawyer alone. It's not supposed to be saying certain things. They are trying to get some information out of him by, But he will have to be careful.
Someone is probably disturbing his line.
These ones, they are just online for. That's why I don't talk about this once again. Once it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There are a lot of things that they are doing that you think, wow,
I'm just waiting for his line to come back.
The lawyer must have called him or his close spouse.
I will just allow you to go after this question because, like I said, I just want you to say less. You will get to a place where you will be asked more to say more. But anytime you are asked to do so, I will just advise you that please say the truth. But before you go down, what can you say about CCTV in mohbad house? Do you have any information regarding CCTV?
Yes, I'm not allowed to say.
Bless you.
Yes, I know.
So I'm not allowed to talk about everything later. I'm not allowed to say anything now.
Good.
I just wanted to appreciate everyone. That's why I'm here this night. So I'm not ready to entertain any question again.
Good.
All right. Thank you for the honor. Thank you for the respect. Spendy, I appreciate you. And over time that I've tried to have a
prestige ever, but it's right. He's not saying much. He hasn't said anything bad.
Your lawyer has also told you not to say out. But the reason why I'm also doing this for you is for your I don't want to say for your own sake, but it's for the sake of everyone who are curious to know about your whereabouts, about your well-being, about how far you are, and about your safety. And I can say that with the way you spoke now, I can see you are fine, you are healed and healthy, despite the fact that you have a lot you are nursing within yourself. And I will just tell you that it's everyone, it's all of us facing this, it's all of us getting disturbed, because this death is, worrisome. Thank you for the honor. Thank you for the respect. It's fine. I'm okay, and I will say it again on your behalf. I want to say thank you for everyone who has contributed their 1 kobo, their 2 kobo to support Spendy while he was on the cell. And like you can see, for those who are saying that he has gone into hiding place and here he's Spendy, he's not in hiding place. He's less than 1,000. If not, I would have instructed him to open his camera. But regardless of that, let us follow him. Let us follow his account. And at the right time, he is going to tell us what he knows about the death of mohbad. And that will happen at the court. And it will happen, if possible, Berekete can invite him with others. And I know so much that anything he says here, and with the few things I know myself, and anything he says might be used against him because he has a whole lot of information with him. He sees in and out, and he's so deep, and he's a young guy, but he has seen a lot. And I'll say this, Spendy, like you told me about your, downtime, about your system, your emotion. I'll just encourage you. Don't give up. Better days ahead of you. My prayer for you is that you'll be vindicated by God's grace. And if in any way the court or any authority is finding you faulty of this, or God forbid your involvement in this, well, we'll still do our best. But for now, since no one is convicting you or no one is saying you are guilty of this, I will just say that a whole lot of people are behind you. They are supporting you. They want the best for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I love everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, that's fine. Spending, thank you. And I can see you really feel like going now.
I'm going to say the truth. I'm going to say anything I know when it's the time to say it. So I'm going to say it. I
love that. I love that. You said you're going to say the truth and everything you know when the time comes. I love that. Please do your best for your friend. I know you also lost a lot within these 4 months, 5 months that the issue has, come to you. I understand you to some extent. And the fact that you confided some things in me, trust me, I will not disappoint you. And please don't disappoint me too. Don't disappoint a whole lot of people that is seeking justice. God bless you. If you feel like going, you are free.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you, Spendy.
He's such a lovely guy.
That is Spendy, and
such a lovely guy.
He has just come to say thank you everyone that has contributed both on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Telegram, everywhere on the internet. Those who supported Spendy, thank you, God bless you. And if at the end of the day, Spendy is found guilty, well, there is nothing Westo can do, and there is nothing anybody can do. But for now, that no court and nobody has said that he is guilty, nobody should crucify him. Nobody should crucify him. I wish him the best of luck. I understand him. He respects me so much as a brother. He confided a lot of things in my head, in my hand. And with the little he has told me, trust me, we'll get justice. This is one of the things that is giving me energy, that is making me feel like I'm not doing this in vain. Because ordinarily, I'm like, how are we going to do it? But I've come to realize that with what Spendy has confided in me and the kind of things I've seen that I've known, we'll get justice. Don't ever for rara, ever for. Ajabale lama fishe, tobato time, tobata siku. Honestly speaking, he's a very young, talented boy that I love so much, and he's worried. He is worried. He is worried. He is worried. There are several times he was bound to talk to me and call me, and he will mistakenly say, mohbad. I said, I'm not mohbad, I'm Westo. Oh, sorry, Westo. Sorry, Westo. He calls me Mo. Hello, Mo. No. I said, it's not Mo that you are calling Westo. It's not funny. It's not funny. He has talked to me sometimes that he was crying on the phone. He has talked to me sometimes that he was so messed up. Like, he would talk to me, few minutes, he started crying. And, for a young guy that is doing well, came all the way from Kenya to come and set up modernization with mohbad, and all of a sudden, the guy went, off, and the guy died, and is alone. He cannot go back to where he came from to go and struggle. He cannot even travel. His account is not even available for him to do transaction. His account has been hijacked, kind of suspended. The person that he used to know, do you know the nickname Spendy? For people to call, for your friend to call you Spendy, the nickname is connected to what they know themselves for, Spendy. In your no. For someone to be called Spendy, now this person now waiting for someone to contribute for him before he can. He cannot even hustle. The last time I was checking on his health, I was asking him how far about you. He could not even, oh my God. To now eat, to feed, is now becoming so serious, so tough. Oh my God. I hope I will not mistalk at this stage, because I'm about to be emotional now. I know the numbers of time that he didn't ask me. I just feel like, and I know quite some people that also supported him as well. The money that was contributed to him while he was in cell, I can tell you for free that this guy, he left that station with almost zero account before he went to take some medication, to take some drip, to put himself under, medical checkup before he can now have some strength and, he can't even walk anyhow, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much anyway. He has come. He has appreciated us. Please, let us respect his opinion and let us respect him for who he is. At the right time, he will be asked to talk and he will definitely say his mind. That is that on Spendy. My second guest is coming up. I know you were surprised that who is this guest? Who is he? Who is he?
He's about mohbad.
Who is he? Who is he? Let me just do for him.
Darucha.
Let me just ask him if he's ready.
He should be Darucha. They should bring Darucha so that we can hear from him too. At least Darucha is not in custody.
People are saying, who is the second guest? Where's to? Who is he? You will see him now. People can guess, yeah. We know. He's the nurse. He's the nurse. Nurse Ife Faja.
Prime Boy K. Prime Boy has spoken today. He was sounding so drunk. I said that guy would not put himself in trouble. Because I know at the end of the day his hand can be clean, but the way he's going about it, he will get himself into trouble. That's
hello, nurse. Come and find out for them. Hello? Hello, bro. Yeah, what's up? People waiting for you. You said? You said what?
You say what? I think Westo is from
America.
America.
You are there. Okay, come up, please.
I think it's
send your request. Let me bring you up. Okay.
Oh, it's Ayat. I think they said it's Ayat.
No, it's
the Ayat that was filmed with Sam Larry.
Oh, my second guest is here.
They are not meant to be speaking on social media. That was why that Prime Boy. That's exactly what I just told somebody.
Someone is saying he's the driver. Sorry, I'm calling Mr. David. Someone is saying he's the driver. Someone is saying he's the nurse. So I want to start quickly without wasting your time. Mr. David, please let them know who you are. Are you the driver? Are you the are you mohbad's manager? Sorry, who are you, please? Quickly.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Westo. David. Yes, I'm Barrister David Nowala. And representing the team, representing the entertainment community at the ongoing coroner inquest proceedings. Sure that it's been a while. It's good to have you. It's good to be here again.
All right. Thank you, Mr. David. It's good to have you too. I really appreciate the fact that you honored the invitation. I know we have missed several appointments, and the time I was supposed to come for the conference, the World Press Conference from the entertainment industry to, I was so bitter that there was an accident on that very day, and some people were really, really injured, a fatal one. How far about the victim? How far about the accident?
Very well now. I think it's recovering very well, and we're trying to put together a prospective date to reschedule the press conference, like I said before now. So once we have that arrangement made, we'll definitely let the public know. We'll let you know. We'll let the media know too.
All right, like Mr. David had said, he just told us that the person that had the accident the day they were supposed to have the press conference is recovering. And they were supposed to have a work press conference from the entertainment section. He is a lawyer representing the entertainment community. He has always been at the coroner inquest every time. And like he said, representing the entertainment community. His name is David Nwola. He's a barrister, he's a lawyer, and he has his own team too that they always go to coroner inquest with, and they always
Mickey Posh,
cross-examine
my darling sister.
the the family, let me say the witnesses there at the court. He has cross-examined Wunmi before. He has cross-examined Iya Mohbad. He has cross-examined Baba Mohbad. He has cross-examined the police when the police came to give their own account. He has cross-examined Adura. He cross-examined DJ Bami. Almost everybody that have attended the court, he has questioned them and he has cross-examined them before the court in the presence of the judge. And here is David Nowala. And like he said, the person that's, had the accident that got injury the day there was supposed to be what press conference that I announced to you, he just told us that the person is recovering now and the person is recuperating, and I pray to God that the person will come back live and better. Now, Mr. David, what happened to Corona Inquest? Can you tell us why Corona Inquest has not been coming, and what should the masses be expecting? Because people are worried. Over to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Westo. Thank you so much. Nothing is wrong with Corona Inquest. Tribunal is still on and is still going to reconvene at a later date, very soon, hopefully. It was just necessary for the Corona Inquest to have this recess that I had to put together and find closure on the matter. Before the recess, the respondents had been invited to the inquest to give their own account of the story. Let's not forget that the role of the Corona Inquest Tribunal is not prosecutory, but a fact-finding tribunal where respondents were invited to give their account, where the court can actually narrow down the issues and the facts and come up with its own verdict. Now, the thing is this. Respondents have been invited and they have given their different accounts. The court cannot afford to continue to open up the way for respondents to keep coming without finding closure. And they need to find closure means that the pathologist and the autopsy report, the pathologist report and the autopsy report would be made available, and after which it would narrow down the issues to who should be further invited, so that there will be a closure to the matter. The court will not afford to keep calling respondents that are not directly connected or that are connected whichever way it is, without finding closure. And the need for the recess is to now wait for the pathologist and wait for the report, so that from there we can now continue and we can now know the necessary respondents to bring back, or the ones who have not come to invite back or to invite, and hence find closure in the matter. And that's what we're currently that's the stage we currently are.
Okay. Thank you. Now, I want to ask you a question. The question I want to ask you is that you are talking about the pathologist, that when the pathology is available and the autopsy result is available, it will determine who the court will invite. And now, do you have any update regarding the pathologist and the level at which the autopsy is? Because from the time, or since the time Brekete has taken over, we've come to realize that no autopsy was carried out. It was just an audio autopsy. Until recently, that the Commissioner of Information in Lagos State was summoned, that they had to rush, and they demanded for 10 weeks. That was last week. Last week, the government demanded for 10 weeks grace for autopsy to be carried out. All of these months that they have started doing the autopsy, is the court aware that there was no autopsy being carried out initially, especially the entertainment crew where you are representing? Are you aware? Please say something.
Did they say there was no autopsy carried out? I don't know. I've not been following this.
Mr. David, are you there?
Did they say there was no autopsy?
Am I talking to myself?
It's abroad. The toxicology abroad, so I don't know.
Please, Mr. David, if you can hear me, please, it's your time to talk.
Ẹgbẹ́ yìí tẹ̀ ń wò ṣe gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní kò ṣe autopsy tẹ́lẹ̀. Did they say there was never an autopsy conducted?
I don't think Mr. David is there.
I think he fell off.
Oh, I'll have to bring him or maybe the network. All right. I'm trying to ask Mr. David, as a lawyer representing the entertainment industry, is he aware that even the autopsy has not been carried out, that the pathologies that they are waiting for is not even available, and the Lagos state government just requested for 10 weeks grace for them to start? I will not say to complete, to start.
Because I'm surprised that he's saying there was no autopsy conducted.
So I'm asking the lawyer,
was it confirmed?
If he is aware of that, and why is the government telling lies? Even the court is not even aware that autopsy has not been carried out. So this is the question I asked him, and I know he's going to come back.
You say Ajaka is commenting something.
So why waiting for him?
I just want to know.
Another question I
so
would like
don't
to
mislead
answer
others.
Is that they are talking about the resources of the court, the judicial resources, that the court cannot waste it. Why? Because of the opinion that if they should go on inviting people to come to coroner inquest, those people might be irrelevant based on what autopsy result will bring. So it's better to have autopsy result and pathologists to address the court, and from what they will bring, they will now know who and who to invite. Are we saying the likes of Prime Boy?
Me, because
Spendy,
I'm surprised. I don't know.
Darosha,
I've not been following it really, to God.
The driver.
I've not been following their case because it's just like I said, something is in court, they are going to go to court. Let's wait for court justice. But for us to just be coming and be talking about it, I just feel it doesn't really. You understand?
I'm looking out, and I want him to say something.
Is it true now? Wait for these people. I don't understand. Mr.
David, you have to come back. I will have to look for you.
I don't know. When did they say
just have to come back for real.
There was no autopsy conducted at all, and they kept his body for long?
Because I could listen to you. You actually talk about the pathologist who is also delaying the court process. Why should the pathologist delay? The court has the power to summon him. Whether he is ready or not, they have to summon him. He will have no choice than to adjust himself to meet up with the schedule of the court, because the court is powerful. So Mr. Davis should come and explain to us what exactly is the issue. I'm sure that
if you see that lawyer speak now, the lawyer will tell you that he has never heard about that. Because I'm surprised that they say autopsy. I know they said they should give them another 10 weeks.
We need to know.
You know, for the result to be for toxicology results and all that. And they even gave them a name of an hospital, of the laboratory they took it to in the US. So where did they get that? I don't know.
All right. While waiting for the nurse, let me invite my other brother, Ayat, my nigga man.
The same Ayat that I was seeing with
my own brother that is just knowing. My brother that is just
honestly, it's funny because this same Ayat,
let me have here.
The Ayat that was casting on the baby is the same Ayat that I saw a video of himself and Naira Marley in a party. Sam Larry in a party. Anyway, you people, you don't understand though. He was casting on Liam badly. The same Ayat. Well, we are on justice for Mohbad.
I never regret to know Ayat.
You never regret.
Ayat, my brother, my blood.
Hey.
I love Ayat. Ayat is here now. Ayatida ata aya ataniya tunila.
Oh, you can be Ayat name. What business does he have with Naira Marley? They were together and he's fighting for justice for Mohbad. I've told you, you are just looking at the wrong places. Whether you like me to say my own or not. Julius, I didn't pay your rights. Same, I said it the day I saw, you know. Yes, I know, Shefumi, the commissioner said the autopsy would take another 10 weeks, but it didn't say there was no autopsy conducted. There was nothing like that, unless if I didn't hear. So I'm surprised that the information is giving us.
My thought is, okay, it's good. Mr. David, you're welcome. I noticed you have a network glitch. Am I correct?
Yes, please. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very well.
I trust you, and like people have actually said that maybe you went to La Piu Piu. I said no. You don't joke with your job. This is one of the things you signed to do, to be responsible for public, like
accountability. Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. I will do that quickly because I know you want to attend to your family. And let me quickly go straight to my question again.
Yeah, you were asking about the autopsy.
Yes, I picked it up from where you left. I can remember. I think before the network went off, I had a question you asked, and I was going to respond by saying this first. In the coroner, I think people should understand how the coroner inquest works. We have different players as far as the coroner inquest tribunal is concerned. The state is also an active player in the coroner inquest proceedings, and the state is representing, that's where the pathologist is coming from. And I think people need to understand how it works. First off, I wouldn't...
They are disturbing our lawyers.
I really want to hear this lawyer's version, because it should correct them immediately about this notion of no autopsy already, unless.
Our lawyer, if you can hear me, please say something. I can see you muted already.
Maybe it's on phone.
The lawyer is down again. Maybe some people are actually, because it's also a popular lawyer, and a lot of people who are also colleagues in this cause might be disturbing him and probably calling him because they see him online. I have a whole lot of lawyer at my fingertip, but he's one committed person. He's just a committed person that will never see my call and look down on it. So he vowed that he's going to honor this, this session, and he has come. For anything or whatever reason that is making him to go on and off, trust me, it must be something that he himself will not be happy with, because I can see the mood he is. He really, really wants to talk. He really, really wants to talk, and he has a lot to say. We have not even gotten to the level of how far about justice.
Okay. Vic Clara said, I don't know why people are deliberately misquoting what they add. The commissioner said there is long queue where the toxicology and all are being carried out in America. So the fact that
it's not possible.
The only one we have in Nigeria was burnt down. Yeah, I heard that, so I'm surprised.
Also do the needful. Check your inbox to tell
so it's funny,
about his lawyer, video evidence.
I don't like people giving wrong information. That's why I said dissemination of information is very important. We have to be careful of what we say. Honestly, if not, Mama,
it's possible. The reason why I said it's possible that they are disturbing him from the palace is that, don't forget, and I'm not going to say palace, but the reason why it is possible, the reason why it is possible that they will disturb him is because he's the only lawyer out of many that is always willing and ready to give us update about the situation of the court. The situation of the court, what is going on in court. And it is not an external lawyer that I went to invite to come and be talking about the legal side of the justice or what. No, he's a participant. He's deeply participating in this. So he's directly connected. You understand? So it is possible they will be calling him to disturb him. Definitely it is possible. I have over 1,000 spectators already, and they cannot wait to hear the latest. No, now, ladies and gentlemen, I will still want him to come, Before that, let me go for Hayat. Hayat, where you been? Hayat, where are you? Someone says Sele is laying curse on you now. Well.
But the Sele they used to be. They are Baba Mohbad said team now. So what's it, Johnny?
So don't worry.
Oh God, that's serious. Emma Joe.
Don't worry.
You guys that are doing teams, don't fight yourself.
I'm not there, so I don't know where Sele is cursing me, but if that is what is happening, I don't know.
But they belong to the same team now. Team Baba Mohbad, Team Wumi. Abi? Team Baba Mohbad, Team Wumi.
So Zele is causing me on Telemonogu. Well, it's well. If that is correct, he should watch out for what will happen to him. Or if that is not correct, well, it's fine.
Abi de Ayodele.
Where is the lawyer? If the lawyer is not available.
Oba Elegushi might have. You said, I don't know why Oba Elegushi have not arrested any of these people. He might have his own way of doing things, you know. Because this case is going to court. Maybe when they go to court and prove that he's really involved in this thing, he might then take action.
Oh my God. Only Center Ramanitis at Timos Atari Sari Sarashima Moshika Tapuyara Puka Puka Shika. Oshika Satari Mata. Hello, bro. I can understand probably your network or maybe some people are on your call trying to distract you.
Okay, David is back. The lawyer is back.
So, bro,
yes,
I don't know if it's you assurance that this time around you're not going to go off.
Yeah, I don't know where you left off, where the network went off. But I think I was saying something about.
Okay, I think it's this network.
Go ahead. Something about, I can't hear you again. Who is muting my lawyer? Nobody is doing that. I think it's the network or probably people who doesn't want him to talk.
But the lawyer needs to let us know the truth about, you know, the autopsy that they said the government didn't perform. So
is there anybody dropping the no? I don't think someone is dropping it. What's going on here?
What is going on here?
Let me check my moderator list to see if there is a foul play somewhere. Yeah, to love your enemy, she moderator. Where's to Adekule Adejumo Laliko Abiodun Adisakola? Oh my God. Only Center Ramanit. I don't think I've gotten any moderator here that is not for justice. So for whatever reason that is making anyone to do anyhow, the person is on his own. Okay, let me make a direct call. Where is my phone? I think I have enough credit here. That is if Airtel will not mess up. Let me make a direct call. Will that be fine? I'm making a direct call already. Hello, Mr. David.
Yeah, I don't know. The network is poor tonight and it's really annoying because I really want to correct that narrative.
Yeah.
That people are passing around.
Okay.
That there was no autopsy examination that was conducted. It is a very wrong narrative.
Okay.
God bless you.
So was there any autopsy that was done?
Yes.
Of course, the state gave its undertaking in open court. You were in court. The
Cool.
state actually represented in the coroner inquest. And the counsels to the state were there. And they openly said an autopsy examination was done. And if they have said that, and they have also further said that what delayed the autopsy report is the toxicology report or the toxicology report that was being conducted and that was being done in the US. So if they have said and they have spoken from the bar. I have no reason to doubt them. I don't think there's a reason to doubt them too.
Okay, the law, but from what Brekete was able to achieve recently, the Commissioner of Information Lagos State said that they should give him some time when he was actually, questioned about the update of the autopsy.
If the commissioner of information has said that, it doesn't mean that there was no autopsy conducted. It doesn't mean so. In fact, we should learn not to misquote or take things out of context. I'm not holding grief for the state because the state can hold grief for itself. But I can say that they are ably represented, and you are aware that the state councils are represented even in the inquest. So, and the openly said in a court, right from the bar, to say that the examination was done. Do you know what it takes to do an autopsy? If there was no autopsy examination that was carried out, what was the need to run and exhume the corpse? Just to play along? No.
All right. Sorry.
To be used as an instrument of fraud. No.
Mr. David, I want to say something. You know you are live and direct. This is probably not the first case of autopsy that you'll be, handling as a lawyer.
Very well.
Okay. And for those cases you have handled before that has things to do with autopsy, how long does it take for autopsy to come out then?
Well, unfortunately, now the thing is this now. Unfortunately, the state has given its reasons to say, there was a further toxicology report that has been delayed. Now, what I'm saying, I will not hold the brief for the state because they are represented. In a different case, if the state are not parties in this corona inquest proceeding, but they are parties, and they are representing them. If their counsels have come before the open court to say that this and this and this is the issue, and if the pathologist at the point in time has written to the court to give excuses for it not coming to court because of the fact that he expected the report. For crying out loud, why do we have to doubt whatever it is?
God bless you.
They can come out now and give an old proof for themselves to say, this is what has been delaying the report or thereabout. But that is, an autopsy report was not conducted. It is no.
Okay.
I can tell categorically that there was an autopsy report conducted, examination conducted.
Okay.
It was conducted.
Okay. Another thing is that the name of the hospital that is in charge of this autopsy, I don't know if it is toxicology, maybe it's different thing, I don't know. It was mentioned by the commissioner. And a lot of people, especially those who live in abroad, went as far as making inquiry. And those people said that there was nothing like that in their own institution, their own hospitals, their own organization. And I don't know why this contradiction is coming.
Now, let me be clear. Let's be clear on something.
Okay.
This autopsy we're talking about is state driven.
Okay.
It's not private driven. It's state driven. And that's why we have the chief pathologist.
Okay.
It's not driven. It's not private driven. So if the states that is why they are also a very significant party in the corona inquest, because they will not just, they are coming on behalf of the state to give reports about what the state is asking. So when about what the state is asking now is the issue of the autopsy. It's not private. It's not privately driven. It's not privately sponsored. It's state sponsored. And that's why we have the state council there holding brief for the state. So that people will say they are going to make wherever finding out. No, everybody's just making speculation there. And if nobody's coming with any concrete fact, they let them sit down wherever they are and not complicate matters. If anybody's interested, I'm not saying why, if anybody's so interested in finding justice, let them come to court and come and counter the fact that when they hear the state council talking that this and this and this and what the state have done, let them come out in open court. Because to entertain them, to say nothing has been done, not speculating outside of the court premises. It is wrong.
All right, Mr. Davis, thank you.
The efforts of people.
Mr. David, when is the inquest likely to commence? The court.
We are very much aware of the fact that the inquest is convening very, very soon. Now we don't have a specific date yet because all of these variables are factors to be considered that before a given day, because we're not continuing to waste judicial resources to convey and reconvey without having the pathway or a headway or finding closure. So these are facts and figures that need to be arranged and ironed out before a specific date is given. But I'm aware of the fact that because they have reached out to us already, we should be ready for a date very soon to reconvene. And all of the parties involved, every player involved would have to be involved so that it will be a convenient date for everybody. But as we stand, we don't have a specific date. But very soon we're reconvening, because in as much as everybody is so eager about justice, we also share the cause of justice in the quest for justice. And we're not just, and it is we have the coroner inquest proceedings or tribunal as it's close to finding closure already, because we have been on this matter for quite a while now, and we have progressed as much as possible to find closure. This is just a stage at which we want to find closure. As soon as possible, all of this, we have a definite directions from the state, because we are still waiting on the state to give a lead. Without that lead, there will be no closure, because this is the essence of the inquest. It's fact finding. Without that report, we cannot proceed. And that's why we are getting to that stage where that report and these things are needed for us to now narrow down the issues and know who and who will be found, call people, and will be invited, or which of the respondents will be invited back to court. So all of these things are not rocket science, and very soon the court is reconvening. That's certain. The matter has gone more than 70%.
All right. Another thing, I don't want to call it rumor, and just to clear the curiosity of the people, because I have answer to it. I know the right answer already, but I want you to just clear the air that the case is about to be moved from Lagos to another location, probably Abuja. Is that correct?
That's not correct, please.
Is it possible at all? Can that happen?
It is not possible. That's why I said we have so much. I'm not surprised because cases of this magnitude, we know that there will be different speculations from different individuals, even people who have no business with the coroner inquest proceedings. But as we speak, the matter is still at the court where it started, and it's going to be concluded at that same court. I don't think there's no possibility, not only this, but there's no possibility, no iota of possibility that the matter will be moved from that court to any other court.
Imagine.
Is there any line of authority that is not going to make that to be possible that you can share with us?
It's not about the line of authority, it's about practice procedure.
Okay.
It's not about it's about practice procedure. Except the judge or except the coroner court deems this fit to say he's not continuing or he's not fit to continue, and that has not happened. That has not happened. Because if there will be any change, we will be informed.
Okay.
Other parties will be informed too. If there is not such information, why are people getting their information from? Or speculations from?
Okay. Sorry, the ache of people trying to hear from Prime Boy, from Spendy, from Darosha, because there was a time I have a conversation with you that I think this issue of Darosha is also coming, like, you also of the same opinion that those people also need to talk, like those likes of people. Are you saying with that, the toxicology or autopsy to determine who they will call next, those people are not even important to give their eyewitness account at the coroner or before the court?
Well, it's still quite premature to keep calling respondents. The court have called the way the court works. The court works with precision. The court has invited respondents that are directly linked to this in the first place. And the court cannot afford to keep calling respondents at large, because the more we keep calling, the more we will see reasons to keep calling more persons. But the court needs to narrow down the issue. If you keep calling respondents, you can keep calling respondents until the whole year goes. We'll keep calling respondents without any issue. But the respondents that have been called now have been able to allow the court give even it's called a footstool already ahead. Now, this report will now narrow down who and who is necessary and who is not necessary to call. Because the court cannot afford, these are judicial resources. The court cannot continue to expend its resources unnecessarily. And we'll keep calling who are done and call who are done for somebody who were not even being linked. Eventually, when you listen to the story, you will realize that, oh, it's just a waste of time and thereabout. But when this report comes, it narrows the issue down. Already with the fact that some respondents have given their own witness already, witness account. So it narrows the issues down to know, okay, are we calling one person? And who are we calling? Or are we recalling back some persons who have been called before? That's all.
All right. So, what's the certain thing of getting justice to you?
We're close to getting justice because we're in the quest of getting justice. This matter, you have been following the matter from inception. And the truth of the matter is that at the coroner inquest, like I said, is fact-finding. The matter has gone beyond 70% already closure. It has gone beyond 70% closure. What we are just trying to find already, if that's the case, justice is right in quest to justice. In as much we share in the same quest, in as much as all other Nigerians or all other infected persons do share in the quest for justice. So if we don't believe in the system, we will not be here. We will not be in the matter. So justice is definitely being served because the court is doing its job. It's playing its job. It's playing its role. So there's definitely we're in the cause of justice. So we should not. Why in the cause of justice? Let's allow justice to take its course. Let's not force justice on the court. Let's allow the court justice to take its natural course because already the procedure. This is about procedures. It's about procedures, and we are on this quest already, and that is definite. Justice will be served. If people can allow justice to be served, that's the truth, and all of these speculations should just be killed. If people are so interested in justice, come to court. The court is open. If we have facts now and figures that can help and assist the court, help the court. That's why our rules as patriotic citizens.
Mr. David, I know you are representing entertainment in section, which is fine, and I know you are aware of Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, with due respect, and I know that you are aware of some petition that make rounds the internet recently against some people, myself inclusive, and in regards to that, it's clear that they don't want a lot of people to talk about this case, which is also synchronizing to the fact that Corona inquest was put to stop for reason best known, which you are now clarifying now. And looking at these two things, that people who are talking about justice, especially, some oaths, when, of course, I'm deeply involved, which you know. What can you say? What is your opinion about all this thing? Because you also talked about getting justice, and those who also want justice are now being,
because you're always sending wrong narratives to people online.
Stop doing this. We will stop talking about this. What is your opinion? Well, I just want to say this, that in as much as we are so eager for justice, we should also be very mindful of the circumstance and timing. Yes. We should also know, sometimes people in a quest to find justice, they go beyond the ropes. And it begins now. Beyond now, sometimes nobody's shutting anybody off, but we have to respect our rights too, our individual rights too. And in the quest for justice, you have to respect the fact that we don't force, we don't now. We have to wait for the cause of justice and believe in the system. Now, a lot of times we make mistake of trying to now impose, and by so doing, we do a lot of cyberbullying, and that is the truth. And we call that our quest for justice. All of these are actionable, and that's the truth. They are actionable. So one time I just advise us, yes, nobody's asking us not to talk, nobody's asking our voice not to be heard, but please, it is time that we begin to be mindful of certain salient things that we do not allow, because when the extent to which you have a right is when somebody's right, your right is when someone's right begins to, and that's the truth. You mutual respect for each other's right. So when it begins to extend towards cyberbullying and it begins to extend towards the information and the likes too, it it has gone beyond the quest for justice. It's now been personal, and that's the truth. So I think these are all of the things that people mistake for themselves.
People can read their comments.
Eventually,
I wish people can read comments. These people are deeply into, bullying.
No, it's not done on the internet. Like I said, I'm so particular about it. If anybody's so particular about justice for this young man, let them come. Let them get involved in the process.
But how can they get involved when the place where they want to hear their opinion is not opened? When the court is not giving them chance? How is it going to happen?
The court are not. No, the court are not. The court. I remember vividly you were in court at some point in time when the court made a public statement to say if anybody wants to ask questions, the court allows people to do that. The court allows people to do that. It's not a court of decency. But the court will not just allow people just take laws into their hands. But the court will not shock people. I'm telling you the truth. Like I said, if anybody has any fact and figures that will help in the issue of the coroner inquest tribunal, let them come to court. That's why people like us are there. We'll assist them. We'll inform the court. We as representatives of the entertainment community, we'll inform the court to say, oh, somebody has a very vivid account that can help the court and assist the court.
Can you just do that for me? I really have a lot to say. Can you help me tell the court to allow me come to talk?
Definitely.
Okay. Please, I need that as early as possible. And this time around, I'm not thinking it should be possible because you also confirmed it now that the court cannot allow anyone just to come because of the resources of the court, which must not be wasted. It has to be.
This was not deterred. In open court. I mean, there are times that the court asks who has questions to ask. Journalists can stand up to ask questions that are relevant, that can help the court, that can assist the court. Journalists can stand up if you're in the court and you want to ask questions that are relevant. If you're not just vexatious questions or not just irrelevant questions, the court will allow. The court will allow. Rather than sit back on the internet and start making so much vexatious statements and so much demeaning statements just in the court for justice sake. Justice is not done on the internet.
Okay.
It's not done on the internet.
All right. So far so good. I want you to be sincere now because I think I'm taking your time now and I want you to be sincere. Justice is not done on the internet, but the few things that is being done, is there not any is there no positivity, like anything positive about, like that has in one way or the other helped the court too? Now, so far so good. Nothing on the internet has helped the court.
No doubt. No doubt about it. And that's because of the error that we have. It's a driving force, no doubt about it. But people should understand that justice is not achieved on the internet. See, no matter how much facts and figures one has, if you don't go to the proper channel, it will not go any length to achieve justice. And that's the honest truth. Unfortunately, because it's a cause of procedural process. That is the truth.
All right. So, lastly, are you satisfied with all the statement, witness accounts so far?
Well, they are all subject to, like you rightly said already. I'm sure you know that a lot of respondents that come or witnesses that come previously before the coroner inquest, we have cross-examined and re-examined them to elicit certain facts that would obviously have assisted the court in arriving at some of its fact-finding. However, that does not say that the account or the witness account have been totally
accepted.
Accepted, exactly. That's why it is subject to examination, re-examination, and scrutiny, and which we did in open court. But it's not for me to say, I will not mention this and this and that and that. Obviously, from all of this evaluation, the court has deduced a lot of facts. It is the business of the court now to arrive at it. We are just to assist the court to discover loopholes in some of this.
When it gets to I don't want to say proper court, let me say criminal court that can crucify, are you also going to follow it up, or your own assignment, your own role ends at Corona Court?
No, justice does not end at the Corona inquest.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't end there.
So,
the Corona inquest only expose persons who are culpable.
All right. Your parting word before you go.
I want everybody to believe in the system and in the process. You cannot want justice without believing in the process. It is just in itself, it is contradictory. Because a lot of persons have been speculating, have been saying so many things. But for reasons we are there. We are just like every other party that wants justice. But we are just professionally bound to do our job. And we are there at the eyes of the people. We are there to make sure that to also push for the quest. And we trust the system. We trust the process. We want people to also trust the process. And, it's not something, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's a process. It's a process. But the moment we keep devaluing the system, disbelieving the system, we create more problems that we are trying to solve. And that's the honest truth. But I also want to let people know too that our jobs, our roles as representatives of the entertainment community is to keep the public abreast of ongoing, which we have done in the past and will continue to do. And that will inform our wanting to do a press conference to update the public on the continued silence. Unfortunately, it couldn't happen because of circumstances beyond our control, but we still trust that we'll be able, in coming day, we'll still hold press conference to adjust and to keep the public abreast of the actions. And they should believe in the system, that's all. Definitely justice will be achieved. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. Justice will definitely be achieved. No matter how long it takes, it's just a process. That's what we should understand. It's a process. Justice, like common saying, justice can be delayed, but cannot be denied. And that's the honest truth.
All right, Mr. David. I really appreciate you and thank you for your time. A lot of people have listened to you. Some agree with you, some disagree with you, which is normal. But for me, am I also agreeing with you or am I disagreeing with you? I think that's personal too. But the only thing I want to tell you is that do your best together with your team from the entertainment side, entertainment session, to help this court to come back, to help the court, or let me just say to help us to allow the court to have these people to come and give their account. The witnesses are so much. I don't know how a pathologist can hold the court to ransom. And despite the fact that we've given months, grace of months for this result to come out, they just demanded of another 10 weeks. That was last week, that they should give another 10 weeks. 10 weeks, as far as I'm concerned, should be about 2 months plus. And what am I saying? 3 times 10. How many months, weeks make a month? Is it not 4 weeks make a month? Am I correct? That should be about 2 months plus, almost 3 months. They are telling us indirectly to give them another 3 months. Why? That is not done. And if that is the case, they are saying until after the next 3 months, there is not going to be anything, autopsy, anything, toxicology.
Unfortunately, the Minister Commissioner of Information is not the commissioner, is not the chief pathologist, is not the commissioner for health, and is not even a party. Is not a party to the corona inquest proceeding. So whichever is his job to do the damage control, whatever he's doing is his job.
I like that word, damage control. God bless you. Fire on. You are mesmerizing me.
I'm not all going to do for the state. But all I can say is that the corona inquest proceeding is still ongoing and has not been compromised in any way. That's just true.
All right.
People's apprehension is understandable, but people should believe in the system.
I love that. Thank you, Mr. David. Thank you. God bless you. I hope next time I want you to come online, you will definitely agree. You were online before, but due to network, you were dropping to. I started to place this call. Thank you for honoring it. My regards to your family. God bless you. All right. If you still wish to come online on the panel, you are free. But I know some people will want to ask you a question when you come. But for now, it's okay, and I'm happy that you honor this call. God bless you. we'll release you to go for now. Thank you. Bye for now.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, Mr. David. God bless you.
Yeah.
All right. That is Mr. David that just called now. He has honored the call. God bless you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to now have a summary of everything that happened today. Then we can now have interactive session, and let's see how far we can go. Because I know from tomorrow, a lot of headlines, a lot of twists, a lot of drag, left and right and so on. Ayat will come. Ayat, you must come by God's grace. I command you, Ayat, Ayat, come. In Jesus' name we pray. Ayat, where are you? Ayat never answer me. Where is Ayat? Let me try to look for Ayat. In Jesus' name, Ayat, you will come. So while looking for Ayat, a lot of people have called me. I will return all calls, not the calls later. Ayat, where are you? Maybe Ayat also want me to call him. Ayat, you must speak this call in Jesus' name. Hello? You are live and direct to your voice is going out online. Are you also willing to do it on call, or you want to come on the panel?
Right there beside my woman. So I will call you back.
You dey lap your pew? Ayat is using us to lap your pew. Please, when you are ready, come online because
I don't mind. I live beside my wife.
You said what?
I don't mind. I live beside my wife.
That's what I'm saying, that you are beside your wife doing lap your pew.
So make I just excuse myself. I'll call you back.
Okay, excuse madam, please. You have to give him a few minutes so you continue later. He has a case to answer here. He has to answer some questions. Madam Noves, I'll be expecting that. Thank you. God bless you, bro.
All right.
Okay, now. All right. So that is the voice of Ayat too. Ayat say, make we give her a chance, make it come. Or say, in the lap your pew, say, na lap your pew session in the. Maybe small thing, no. Anyway, JK International, I hope you'll be able to handle this matter. Anyway, that is it. Let me give us summary. Once again, I started this live by appreciating those who check on me during the time I was not online. I was so see like it was by the grace of God that I'm still alive. I thank God for my life. I appreciate everyone who checked on me, those who extend gesture, those who come to say we're so sorry, and those who will not give up, and those who were part of me, like Westo, nothing will happen to you. And I thank God that there was a family that did not went, clear off all because they want me to be back to my feet. A family was there for me, and in the process of trying to get things done, there was a serious accident that involved a family in that regard. But to the glory of God, the motto was right off, and all the family was saved. That is to tell you how terrible it is. So when I was not on live for almost a week, and some people think it was because Westo has won a lottery or probably something that is making Westo not to come up. And a sickness that can lead to such thing, that can get to such extent, is not small. But today, I'm alive. I thank you. The injection has stopped. The tablet has stopped. The drip has stopped. The unnecessary sweating has stopped. The hallucination has stopped. All the has stopped. And Westo is back and better. Thank you. God bless you, everyone. Those people that have not returned their messages, I'm sorry. Those ones who have returned their messages, thank you so much. Those calls have not replied, thank you. Alade Ogo, I saw your several calls I could not pick. I'm going to return your call. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. JK International, you wonderful person. I appreciate you. Mommy Ebun, thank you. Ajatanwa, I love you. Ogonna, God bless you. Aniki Chaya, all of you. Madam Lighton, I seriously, really appreciate all your effort. Andy, God bless you as well. A lot of you. Queen Omo, God bless you. Kito, God bless you. And Olu Slaves, you are just wonderful. I appreciate Omidon, Adenike, I appreciate you, Mommy Detola, all of you that have been checking to the West, so nothing will do you. Fasting and prayer over West, oh my God. Thank you, God bless you. I'm back and better. I'm just having slight headache now, but with time to go. It was worse than this before, but now it's kind of better now. Glory be to God. That is that. Then I brought in Spendy. Spendy has come to say thank you everyone that supported, and he summarized everything to say he's seriously in pain that the death of Mohbad has messed him up, and he said at the right time when he's needed for interaction on what will get us justice, he's ready. And he said his lawyer has not been permitted him to say much. He's well guided now, and with the information I got from him and the way he has confided in me, I want to tell you that we are going to get justice. And Spendy has even assured that he's going to do his best that, in such a way that justice will come. Please let us accept him. Let us appreciate him. Let us take it that way. Thank you. Another thing I would like to talk about is that I just brought in a lawyer now to question him about the Corona inquest. He said that the Corona inquest will come any time. He said that no date yet. He is representing the entertainment industry. He has been part and parcel of the court. He has been there since the one. And he's one lawyer that at every session, he has his grant to also cross-examine the witnesses. So, trust me, he's not a distance lawyer. He's a lawyer well connected. We all...
Entainment power ni o shawa. Shawa.
Do it decently, with maturity, in such a way that will not cause,
Thank God
issue.
for the lawyer.
And so far, so good. We are saying that, a lot of questions are yet to be answered from Wumi and his team. And our team. And then Wumi is here to tell us what we need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, I will open the floor for comment session. For panelists to come and also say what they know. I'm going to bring people up and let us enjoy the session.
Good evening, ma.
Is that Ayat? Ayat, where are you? Someone is asking me what is Ayat coming to do. Until Ayat is here, I will not tell us what he's coming to do. He's coming to do a lot. But let him come first. In addition, let me say this. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on radio. Every Wednesday is a radio time. And I'm going to be discussing cyber crime. Nigerians and, Nigeria as a nation and cyber crime. The damage it has caused the country, the damage it has caused the government, the damage it has caused every citizen and individuals living in the country, the damage it has caused all of us. We are going to be looking at it on radio tomorrow. I will be on radio from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be streaming it live. Let us talk about cybercrime. Let us talk about Nigeria as a country. It's going to be on the national radio. And we know every Wednesday is a radio time for me. And, that is my other address. That is the other side of West. It's not all about coming to
mother.
This is one strong.
How are you, my darling sister?
I must not let go. I've invested too much. I've been in it, and I must see the end of
cyber criminals. Cyber criminals.
I've overcome the toughest, part of this.
Cyber criminals. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
And to all the panelists,
you first, please. I'm so sorry. I don't know you have that terrible.
It was terrible. Sorry, it was a terrible one. I decided to keep it offline because I don't want to cause panic. But for those who check and those who are
you to pray, right? I'm telling you,
yes, you said that.
Pray.
Honestly, guys, how are you? You're all right. Yeah. As he's got his own panelists there at the moment, and thank you everybody. At least we've watched. Prime Boy was on a live show this afternoon, and then this other guy Spendy on his own show this evening. Now, the only thing I really got out of this evening one on Westo's program is the fact that Spendy came with his head intact. Do you understand? His brain was intact. He said it that I am not going to say much because the case is in court. Just like I said, most of them were just unfortunate to have been in the wrong place at the wrong time on Mohbad's case. Now, unfortunately for Prime Boy, I think that guy drinks so much that sometimes his head is not always correct. Walai. Because the way he even speaks to people shows, a lot of things about him. Now, this Prime Boy the Spendy came online this evening on this guy's show and said, no, I'm not going to say so much because the case is in court. Even when he was trying to ask him about CCTV camera and all that, he said the case is in court. And that is why I always say, most of these things that people come online to talk about, when they said Wunmi spoke on a platform and said, that they shouldn't mind Prime Boy, he should go to court. He should go to the police to report anything he feels about the CCTV camera that I said works. Now, what do you expect? Anyone with common sense will say, if you have any evidence, the police have told you all, come to the police station and give all your evidences. The ones with their heads intact have gone there. They said they have investigated a bit. They have taken statements of about 23 people. And you guys are still saying, come online to talk. Some things, it's so funny. And thank God, you could say this, my lovely, lovely journalist, Mr. Westo, brought in a lawyer, the entertainment lawyer. And if you go to the comment section, you'll be like, oh my God, Nigerians, we need to do better. It's only where you get negative vibes. You see Nigerians coming online, and that is why I can never ever be part of it. I will never go to where you are destroying people's lives. I can't make my money out of that. God forbid. Now, go to his comment section. Because he brought the lawyer, and the lawyer was factual. You guys were abusing the lawyer. He's an educated person. He's not just like any one of you guys online. He's learned. He knows the law. He can't just come online and be saying rubbish. I will continue to say rubbish because most of the things they say are all rubbish. Sincerely. You can't come online and make assumptions and make people believe what you say by saying that they came and say, they said autopsy was not conducted. I didn't even, because I wasn't following. I said I stopped watching all these people when they went to Berekete. I was there. I watched it a little bit and I got busy and I felt like, look, this case doesn't even make sense anymore. That's the truth. I've seen people cashing out on it. They just want to make money, not because they are interested in the veiled justice. Do you get me? This is a guy that has come online to tell you, yes, Mustafa Abiodun, thank you. You have come online to tell you that they said autopsy was not conducted, and then you start thinking, and that is the information, the narrative you're selling to people, and they'll believe in it. He brought the lawyer to even, and that one just said, come on. Come on. This is not what I want to correct this thing you guys are saying everywhere. You're saying that autopsy was not conducted. When was it? When was that? I don't even, honestly, me Otiegbo, for real. You're welcome. Adebisi Abolale, God bless you. Funke Montala, you're welcome. When was that statement made? The autopsy was not conducted. The only thing I can remember vividly was that they gave a name of the laboratory where toxicology was taken to. And I heard that people were calling that place whatsoever. And then this guy And like I said, most of these people speaking, yeah, sincerely believe me. If I want to make money on this, look, all my pages are well monetized. All Ajoke's pages are all monetized. But I've got no time. I have full-time work. I have a family that I can't even joke with. If you have a family like that, I don't know. Honestly, forget about even, let's talk about something else. So what time do you have? Morning, afternoon, night to sit? Unless if you're doing business online. My business is not online. I sell glasses, I sell hair. I still come once in a while to advertise. But then, I can't say because of money, all my pages are monetized. I have to be there 24/7 to tell you lies. That is all you want. You want me to come and condemn Wunmi for what? If she's found culpable, I will call online to talk about her. But without that, why would I do that? Nígbà tèmi náà ní àwọn ọmọ tèmi. Tí mi ò dẹ̀ gbàdúrà kí wọ́n di ẹrù tí ò ṣe tàwọn ọmọ mi fún wọn. Oh, Baba Mohbad. Why would I come online to abuse Baba Mohbad? For what? He brought his son up. Whichever way. I don't care what he does now. It's his business. But please, let's be careful of what we sell out there. The information you give out is very important. People are more into the social media than you think. They don't know what you're doing. Harry Crown, you're welcome, ma. Harry Crown. We listen to all these people more than people listen to us more than the television and the radio. But you're coming online to say, government olórí burúkú ni wọ́n ṣe autopsy ọlọ́pàá fún. Then you are inciting people to take note of that, and you're inciting violence. Because people will be like, so you lied to us that you did autopsy and you did not perform autopsy on this guy. You're inciting violence. Just like Berekete said last week, I said I was going to, but I don't have time really for it. Berekete said on his life that day that Mohbad's body was already decomposing. How can you, on a broadcast like that, say such? Are you saying that government is lacking in its responsibility to take care of that corpse? That they are doing it purposely to cover crime? Crime for who? I see they had this question: who Mohbad be safe before he died? Even if he had had business with some set of people, who are these people he had business with? The guy was high on drugs. If you have to tell the truth about who Mohbad was, he was high on drug. He was high on drug. And you know it. But you guys are just, all these people doing all this useless, I would say useless justice for Mohbad. It's all about what they can get. Or what everybody want. There is no, just justice. Go on. Sincerely, go on. But don't sell wrong narratives to people. The same ayat this guy is saying is bringing up was seen. The same ayat was seen with Sam Larry last week in a party. In a party. And you are saying what? It was seen in a party with Sam Larry. So, and this same Sam Larry that you guys are pointing accusing finger on the fact that, he was bullying Mohbad, was seen with him. Mohbad. They bullied him to death, to depression, to drugs, grooming him. You don't know what is going on. But you guys are just online and then they make you follow them blindly. Somebody was, I think on Niger Styles, was like, Ajoke, and say, Ajoke, why are you always like, when these people are saying something, you bring them down? I don't bring people down. But it's when you think that people are not doing the right thing, you say the truth. Honestly. People are saying, you just you're chasing shadows with this justice for Mohbad. No autopsy, no DNA, no burial. Wallahi ma joku Mohbad igbeyin ni. Tori Lagos State is not going to wait for all this rubbish. When you hear, you heard when that lawyer said something. Stop, you're just giving them wrong narratives. Inquest is just a fact-finding gathering. And you're using that to say, why didn't Wunmi say something? Why didn't Baba Mohbad attack Wunmi? You understand? It's just common sense. It's sometimes, I find it difficult and find it very extremely difficult to understand the fact that some people that are well-read, learned, will sit down and believe all your bullshit. You understand? I've seen a lot of people that will say, why are you posting this? But sometimes this is what they want to hear. Nigeria is going through hell now. Nigerians are going through hell. As of today, £1 to naira is 2,770 something naira. But we are so focused on a particular case of a young guy that found himself in the wrong circle. But unfortunately, it is what it is. 2,230 right now. That is what a pound worth. But we are not even focusing our attention on that. A lot of people are going through depression because of that. I saw married men on the street of Lagos fainting to be being power. We are not talking about that. But we are focused because that is the only way we can make money. You will see a grown-up woman, women with children, will come out and say, Wunmi, why is it that any person, any man that dies in Nigeria is all about the wife? She won't shake me for you. Kilo de. Please stop it. It's so unfair. Whatsoever you put, even if you say the way this guy was talking, Pine Boy, one need that told you boy. I swear to God, right from the onset, I said, no, this guy, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And even Prime Boy. And then the nurse herself. Honestly, Shefumi, kuda now. A joko, a de womo. Hey, de wokwe, if that child, that girl is your own daughter, how will you feel? Gbogbo wa la wa nle oko, yi tún wà nle oko nu wa. Ngba tí mo wà ní òyìnbó, tèmi àtọkọ mi wà ńbí báyìí. We are together. If anything happens to him, I should be responsible for it. Yeah? But then, he's an adult. How will I force a grown-up man like that to go to the hospital by force? Do you know how many times my husband has been sick that have never called the family? But you guys are so focused on that by saying, why didn't she call the family? This is a man that has been beaten severally on the street of Lagos. Because he knew what he was into. How many of them? Lola Omosam, you're welcome, ma. He was responsible for himself. He had the full capacity. Emma shake me, Emma sorrow. If we Alemutoka we you will not do it stylishly. Stylishly condemning somebody that has not been condemned. And then you start wondering, wow. All because of words, all because of hearsay. It's just like hearsay of what this guy said tonight. When did you hear that autopsy was not conducted? All the commissioner said was that it's going to take them another 10 weeks. And they even gave you a place where they took the laboratory they took the toxicology to. But he came online to say, do you know that autopsy was not even conducted? That guy came to correct him. It's so unfair. And then you could see how bad go to his comment section and see how people are just, commenting. Drop that lawyer. He's a useless guy. He's kiniko. Why are you so focused? Your focus is solely on somebody. Who the only person you're focused on is the wife. Because they have sold it to you. I've questioned that before about the CCTV camera. Why will a whole mohbad not have CCTV camera? Considering all it was going through. That is a question for the court to ask. And they will answer. But not just for me to assume that she had lied. And then I can imagine this very lovely man coming online to say he's going tomorrow on radio to talk about cyber crime, how you bully people. Honestly, maybe they don't know what they're doing. I will never come online to bully. If I say something about somebody, as Bebo that I do, when I talk about celebrities or whoever I talk about, I say it briefly and in a modest way. We all gossip, even within ourselves. But then, there are ways you say some things that will put anybody that will see that person. Ó dàbí pé kò yé yín. Ẹ ti pa ọmọ yẹn sí ayé. Like I was telling somebody, I don't know her. I don't talk to her. I don't want to talk to her because I've seen that she herself is going the wrong way now. That is the truth. Because I know now she wants any shoulder to lean on, but she's going the wrong way. I will not lie. She's going the wrong way. And I hope she doesn't get into trouble. I do say when she kept quiet and, when the silence is golden. But now she's going, where she's going, I won't say much. Honestly, that's why I'm not into, you know me. I don't have any friend. I don't have enemies. I love everybody on social media. But then when somebody is doing wrong, you tell them you're going the wrong way. Be careful. Be sincerely careful. I saw the way she came on Tolani's page that day to say the right thing. And that was it. And I thought that was enough. She knows the truth about her husband's death. Do you think she's stupid? She knows. You guys are asking her to come out and talk. Talk about what? About how they drink, about how they smoke, about how they take drugs. Anyway, you're saying they pushed her. Whatsoever. I'm not part of whatsoever they do. But we have to be careful. She has to be extremely careful. If not, what's Sisinu Igbo? She has to be careful. And then all these ones coming online to defame a young girl of 24. Of 24. Ohun ti bú ẹni tó mu gbó, ẹni tó ṣe kinní kan, ẹ wo ohun tèmi náà ṣé ohun mi dàbí ohun obìnrin ni. Oníkálùkù lọ́lọ́run fún ní peculiar way of speaking. Ṣé ohun mi dàbí ohun obìnrin ni? Oníkálùkù ló ní bó ṣe ń ṣe ohun ẹ̀ náà. Ṣé torí igbó tó mu ló jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? No. Bọ́lá ò ṣe dá ohun nìyẹn. But you're just condemning her. And that is not, she's not the only one. That's why I'm coming out to talk. It can happen to you as a woman in Nigeria, in Africa. That anytime a man dies, it is your responsibility. As if we won't fear Shoni, won't fear sure Agbalagba. Agbalagba don't know every time. Tioku. Blind Boy said something that, they fight all the time. And then even the guy, Spendy even said it, that they were arguing. And that has always been the way. Tell me which awkward Yawono can argue. Especially that when you wa lori nkan tan so yi. Oh normal. If you're somebody that drinks, or your husband drinks, two of you, anytime two of you are a bit tipsy, your argument becomes big. So it's no big deal. But you guys are making it look so big. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't sell wrong narrative. I was disappointed in Berekete for him coming online to say Mohbad's body has decomposed because they tried to decompose it so that when the result of autopsy comes out and doesn't pay them, that body cannot be used again. Why is he like, I mean, guys, please. You're inciting violence. If you don't know, indirectly, sir. You're inciting violence. Because then you're telling people, wake up. We are ready in case anything happens. Meanwhile, Baba Mohbad has been saying that if autopsy result comes out and doesn't pay them, they are going to do wahala. Let's watch on and see what they are saying. Togi could see Shemu. They will not say. Protect
mu dukan da muke fight against justice for Mohbad. Ya Allah ka protect mu dukan ka muna sari da sarinka ka kiyaye mu da kiyaye mu. I'm done. Allah la ilaha illa huwa yuqaddiru la tawsila wala. Hadal ladhi yashfa'un da illa bi idni ya'lam ma bayna aydihim wa la yadurruhum ma huwa.
They will not say. I'm done. You are looking for traffic. It's not that you, even if you are looking for traffic, be careful.
I don't know why we're still more there as well. Don't know what's going on. Maybe government one. Please, you are next. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. Thank God for what you have passed through, what you went through. It's not that easy for someone to be dragged everywhere, calling you thieves, calling you all sorts of names, but yet God is still with you. I just want to say, you continue doing what you'd like to do. No matter what it may be, one day, what you know how to do that you can do best, we stand for you. I really appreciate today. In fact, I'm so happy. I thought of you yesterday. I wanted to call you that. What kind of holiday is this one? Are you not coming up again also? But thank God, I just opened my camera this evening. Let me see what is going on, and I saw Where's to Cabo. God will see you through. Just, the content will continue. So, all the prayers to and justice for Mohbad will get there. When I started listening to Berekete, honestly, when Berekete come into this matter, all my bodies, everything about Mohbad, now have a little bit rest. Because I was even thinking about it, how are we going to get this justice? And something was telling me in my mind that the way they got the justice of Timothy, we'll get this one. We'll definitely get this one. So we don't need the noise anymore. But yet, where they lack, we'll continue to be telling them. Because police
police are the one making it more difficult for us to get the justice. It's as if that they were just looking at us that Emma Sorolo. You can listen to, I think maybe some people heard the PR when Berekete called him, that in that house, somebody said if it is in abroad, they're supposed to have sealed that place up. He said even if you don't seal it up, you can get something. It might be something that is a little things that will expose what they are doing and all those things. How can just somebody that is not into your own, that is not a police, telling you what you're supposed to do, and you know that that thing is a must for you to have done it. It's a case that happened in the house. So we have seen a different way where the police have failed us totally. And I heard it from Konibaje in one of their show that there is a good news. So there is a backing up for me from the Lagos State, that Lagos State government are backing her up and nothing will happen to her. So that means the two parties are working together for that girl to just make things more difficult for us to get the justice. What's so special about this justice that they cannot give us once and for all? If things are working like this, anything can happen tomorrow. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. We just see that we don't see him again. And look at the case of that BRT. Nothing being done on it. We've not heard anything. Sylvester, nothing being done on it. This mohbad case will not just go like that. And I thank God that when Berekete brought in a minister for information to listen to what is going on in Nigeria. If they said they have not heard anything, probably they've heard from the father, which is the DNA. And I believe one day this thing will happen, because they said we should give them 10 weeks to do the DNA, to do the autopsy and toxicology. What have they been doing all this while? Why are they telling us lie? Why are they telling us lie? I was there in that last corona inquest when they were saying that they were toxicology. For 5 months, toxicology, TD. What's so special about that? Toxicology, autopsy, knowing to us that you people have not done anything. You have not touched anything until they started putting eyes into this thing. Then I said that we should give you 10 weeks. What's so special in this mohbad case? She wants to put one tí ó bá ní owó lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n sì ń kíní wọn ò lè ní justice ni. That boy went through a lot of things. Tẹ́ bá ti ẹ̀rù kankan pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ kàn tí ẹ̀wọ́jọ́ tí ọmọ yìí tọ́mọ yìí máa rìn lójú títì tí wọ́n máa tán káàdà tán kó pàǹtẹ́rẹ́ tán máa nọmọ lọ́mọ láì ṣe wúrẹ́. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan tí ẹ̀wọ́jọ́ tí wọ́n máa mọ tọ́mọ yìí tó nílé sùn tán ní bàbá ẹ̀ máa wá jókòó tì tí ò nílé sùn. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan they should just have a pity on that boy. It's okay. Things are getting worse in this country every day. You can't go out. I could remember sometimes ago in our area, around in some areas, if you're coming, they will tell you, don't come now. They are fighting. They are killing themselves. They are doing this. Nothing being done about it in this Lagos state. Is it only Lagos that is existing in all the world, that bad things will be coming out and they won't be able to stop it and to bring the justice to everything? They are just sitting on it. Police, please stand on that case. Stand up. We don't want you people to sit on it anymore. We don't want you people to sweep it under the carpet anymore. Tell Bashora, Abba, you can see when this blogger they ran to earlier, when he started seeing all this manipulation, that one withdrew from it. He stopped posting anything about mohbad. You can see that things are working. Those people are working together for us not to get the justice. It's the masses that were even asking for the justice and now. The wife said, that means she knew what is happening. She knew what she did. And the police were there They were saying just little thing. That house should have been sealed up. I could remember the case of that man, the one the girl killed in Lekki. Even the house where that lady was living in Butemeta, they sealed it up. I went there and I saw it. I passed through that place and I saw the way they sealed it up with one red rope like this, that nobody should go in there. Police were parading around there. Also, city justice joy, and you people keep on telling us, you tell us lies. Or did the government telling us lies? Police, or did the country, the whole Lagos state, telling the whole world lies that you are doing autopsy and toxicology. Not to us that you have not done anything. You just want the body to rot before you started giving us a story and story and story. That is why you are telling Mama Mohbad to go and to be telling lies so that they can go and bury the boy. Go on, until Dajo. The boy will not be buried until we get the justice. The justice we need is we need the DNA, the autopsy, the toxicology, and most especially the DNA and the CCTV. Eko CCTV jade. Eko jade. Let us know what happened there. You Eko joko lori pe kini kilo de tete le che ori eyo kan kete je ka te ri kokote se ni aye yi. People are hungry. The country is so tense. Nobody, you cannot even, everything is not working in this country because of our lies and our corruption, our dirty games in this country. Because of our bad behavior. Things are getting worse every day. People are dying. Hunger, everything. People are getting all angry every blessed day because of gosh. I pray the guy will get the justice. I pray, and God will give it to us. Westo, once again, I will say congratulations for getting your state of mind back. A big congratulations for you. It's not easy for someone. Talk of somebody they will be dragging a day for all months, calling only. She will be. Though they drag us together, but I thank God that you can stand back. Because it's not easy. And I like something about you. Thank God that you didn't allow them to defeat you. So, God bless you. And God bless everyone. Justice we get. In Jesus' name. Thanks for the gift.
Thank you. God bless you as well. Thank you. All right. Mr. Laide, thank you for coordinating the page for me. And I want you to continue, please, because I'm trying to set up another Abba Wi-Fi. This Abba MTN Wi-Fi. So please, continue, please.
Okay, I think Amasuko should be the next person.
Okay. Olaide, good evening. Westo, good evening.
Welcome.
Let me start from somewhere. Westo, I remember the day I came on your live, and I mean, I come all the time, but I don't get on the platform. You already know that. And I heard that Koni Baje making a comment of stuff, and I got really mad, and everybody was like, I never heard you talk like that and stuff like that. But I thank God that I never came out to say anything to you after then, but I just held you up in prayer. And I just want you to know that as long as your heart is pure in this case, which I think it is, or actually, let me use the word, I know it is, God will uphold you. There's a scripture I want you to always know. The Bible says, Isaiah 54:17, no weapon that is fashioned, that is formed against you, it shall not prosper. And it says he will condemn every tongue that rises up against you will condemn. So whatever anybody's saying, whether they speak evil, whether they curse, you are favoring a righteous cause, so it shall not stand, and it shall not come to pass. If you don't remember anything, remember that scripture. And that's it. Now, that's that. The next thing I want to say here is, I think people are on this justice cause for so many ulterior and different reasons. At first, I didn't want to believe it. I thought, no, everybody just has a passion. The worst case is, okay, you might not be at the forefront, or the worst case scenario is you are just being casual about it. Simple. But it's glaring every day that people have so much ulterior motives, and you just begin to wonder why. Okay, the case now is at Brekete. Brekete has, let me say, 80% of this case. I will say, and I have my reasons. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. He has 80% of this case. Why is it 80%? He has other cases he's handling. So he's giving his 80% attention to this case at the moment. So you begin to wonder and ask yourself, why the struggle? Why the drama? Why the dragging? Why all that mess? The man came out to say he's a billionaire, and that he was basically saying whatever fund he needs for this case will not be an issue. I remember asking one question, I don't know what platform it was, and I just said my own concern is I just want to know what capacity is he representing this case? Is he wanting to call the government out? Is he going to ensure the autopsy is done? Is he getting a legal representative for Baba Mohbad, giving that backing and support? Is he going to be involved in the investigative process? And that's me asking, because obviously we're not fools, so you have to ask questions. When somebody says, I want to help you, you want to know in what capacity they want to help you. And I've been able to speak to one or two people that maybe get to know things behind the scene, and they sort of try to assure me and say, okay, he's handling that capacity. I've not been able to call him on phone or call into his program, or I've not been able to get that successful, so I can't ask that question. But I mean, we're just watching and seeing how it takes. I'm saying that to say that, so obviously I don't understand the dragging. I don't understand the hatred, the cursing, and all. I can understand it from the other team, but the point is, why within our team? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Now, let me come back to my third thing, which is very important to me, is listening to that lawyer today and the hogwash or the gibberish he was chatting. I engaged someone in the comment section and I said, okay, he's making some sense somewhat when he's talking about waiting for the pathologist. But on the other bit, he's just talking crap. I don't know why there's a narrative put out there to want to disabuse or make little of the impact of the social media. Please, can we turn down the noise so I can hear myself?
Ma'am, at this summit, please, can you miss, please?
Okay, so I don't understand why they're trying to make light of the impact of the social media on this case. For instance, the TikTok presence that has come on this case, and how we've been able to keep this case alive. It may interest everyone who's listening, if that lawyer, whoever listens to any other person who gets to know these people. He's on the phone. To know that if the social media, as people on TikTok who have stayed night and day, that's analyzed this case, that have brought forth points that the stupid police in our government did not look at. And everybody keep making light of the fact that the police jumped on this case, and whatever they heard is a hearsay. It's a purported lies. It's not a clear chronological fact of events that happened in that house. And that is why their blunders are coming out. There's a he bled profusely. Coroner court people came up and they said, oh, he just had a minor cut. That's why you have things like the house, no forensic on it, even the phones up to now. And you have people coming online. Now, that lawyer, whatever is his name, you're meant to represent the public. I don't understand how you're trying to toe the government's, defense approach mechanism that they play to try to defend the government. It's worrying to me. I understand that he's an entertainment lawyer. He's not a government lawyer. So have you been bought? Or are you biased because it was Falana's wife that requested this, that is overseeing this coroner court? What exactly is going on? And then you're talking to us online as if we're fools, as if we're people who live in a timid country. We don't understand processes and we don't understand how things are done. And I literally, while he was talking, I literally wanted to say, well, I kept writing Westo, please tell him to shut up. I wish it was people could ask him questions. While he may be right on the part of the pathologist, okay, coming to take the case further. Like the other sister said, and other people have been saying here, of course, it makes sense for you to want to interrogate or investigate and ask questions from the supposed suspects. What the nurse said could have been, the statement the police are saying could be lies. Because first things first, you've seen on the coroner court that what the police said, he bled profusely. People in the house are saying something else. So what makes you think that their statements that they gave at the police, which the police submitted to Director of Prosecution, has not been compromised? What makes you think so? And I understand Wester said he was the one asking this question. But he seems to me like, I don't know, I'm sorry to say, I wasn't there at the coroner court, but I think he was just asking some very unintelligent questions. Because if you were, you would be the one to say to the court, to say, okay, we just heard, I'm sure they have sort of, if you want to say, a redress or a meeting after the coroner court, to say, okay, the police said he bled profusely. People in the house have come out to say, oh, no, it was just a minor cut. So is it not fair that we have to ask people, we have to ask that nurse, what exactly happened? You're talking about the pathologist. The pathologist is only going to explain what toxins are in his body. And if it's very good, it's a proper pathologist, then he would explain the time of death. How do you prove motive? Does every homicide case in the world depend on a pathological report? Sorry, a toxicology report? No. There's been a lot of blunder in this case. And you come and insult our intelligence on TikTok to say, oh, every social media is not. Social media is not the courtroom. Social media has helped this case to bring out facts. And lately, if I may add, there's so much evidence that are coming out on social media. This girl is roping herself in every day. There's the voice note of the one she had with Abue Bell or the Hayat, whatever. There's that voice note. There are other ones where she's saying, oh, okay, don't discuss what Prime Boy is saying is not true. Even when Spendy was talking today, there were people who were like, I call them moots at the comment section, who were saying he's lying. And I had to respond to it. I said, you are the Wumi. If you are Wumi, you killed him, or you stabbed him, or you fought with him. Why are you not saying the truth? Now, that takes me to my fourth point, which is the Spendy talking. Besto, I like the fact that you put him on a spot a little bit, because we're able to get somewhat sort of, truth or facts. Let me not say truth, facts coming up there. He's confirmed one thing, which is clear, that there was a fight or they had an argument, and it was a toxic relationship. So Aduba has confirmed that in the coroner court, and he has confirmed that. And somewhat it ties into the Prime Boy stories about they were having an argument. So fair enough. Now, the part I do not really understand, or I don't want to sound so blunt here, to say I don't believe is the 9 p.m. I don't know what, because I'm trying to put my train of thoughts. You saw him 9 p.m. on Monday. Then they were asking you for the number, or you gave them a number for the nurse. So if he was hale and hearty when Presto asked him, what did you need the nurse for? But I understand he's on the spot. Probably he's not giving all the information, he has to, and then there are calls coming back and forth. But one thing we can take out of this is the fact that he's confirmed that there was, an argument. Obviously, your investigative mind to pick bits and bobs. And now that puts a flaw on the stories we're hearing. Mama Mohbad said she called this young man, called to speak to the young man on Monday. If I'm correct, Olaide, you correct me if I'm wrong. She called to speak to this young man, and the girl said he was
on Monday, yes.
Thank you, and said he was sleeping. And then she tried to call back. So what happened at that time? What happened at the time? Because obviously that shows Wunmi made the call, a distress call on Monday. So how is it that Spendy, you were saying he was all right by Monday when you left? What is going on there? But I don't want to judge him. I'm just thinking he's speaking. Maybe he didn't understand the question. Maybe he's just being put on the spot. But if I just want to go by what he said, I'm beginning to ask myself, okay, you said he was all right. It was okay. So what did you need the nurse for? Why did Mama Mohbad was called at 3? You would not blah, 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 blah. I don't understand that. Because
wait, I don't know if I can come here, Annie.
Okay,
the part where he talked about, when he talked about Monday, that he saw him on Monday, he said that they were looking for a nurse. So there is no how he would have been fine and they would be looking for a nurse. It's quite unfortunate that he just came to say hi because of the speculation that he went to. He has went into hidden place after he came out and the rest. If I'm to go by the information I got and the kind of things that I was told, remember they left the show on Sunday evening. They went home that same evening, stroke, midnight, Monday morning. According to Spendy, the issue when they got home from the show was too rousy, was too funny, that he told me he has to leave that midnight. And when it was daytime on Monday, it was midnight they got home, because he could not bear the noise and the fight, he left that house that evening to his own house. It was the next day, according to him, that mohbad chatted him up that he needs attention, he's dying, his hand is swelling, he's having pains, and so on and so forth, that made him to come for a brother, to come and save a brother, like to support a brother. And that was when the issue of needing the nurse arose. And they had to start running up and down to see how they can help a brother. So the nurse he was trying is not the same nurse that the DJ was trying, not the same nurse that Wumi was trying, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, he said he suggested that they take him to hospital because he cannot be looking a brother going down. And he said the reason why his nurse was not picking call, was not responding, is that the nurse later replied that he was not in the country, that if he has to pick a call, it will result to international call from the Benin Republic that he was. So the nurse has no choice than to reply that she is not available, that she won't be available because she's not around. And she announced immediately that they should look for alternative because who I can suggest is not around. And the time he left, he doesn't know what happened again until the next day on Tuesday that they called him that mohbad is already in the hospital. Maybe he died on that evening. He died overnight. He died on Monday night. He doesn't know. He did not even know. He only got to know in the afternoon of Tuesday that the mohbad they were trying to help on Monday has died, and that was when he got to know on Tuesday before he found out in hospital. And that is why he said he doesn't know what killed his friend. That he needs to know what killed the friend, and he is ready to say what he knows. What he knows. So I'm just trying to put that part, like, to connect dots along your narration, Annie. I hope you understand that part.
Yeah, I understand, but you see, even with that, there's just obviously discrepancies there, because there's a part of, as I said, okay, even if you want to say that sort of clears the air. Okay, Mama Mohbad, what time did you get there? He was very emphatic to say that Mohbad was fine, but the same Monday, Wumi called Mama Mohbad according to her story, and I'm not saying Spendy is lying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just,
Someone talk about conversation between Spendy and Mohbad on Monday. Yes, I saw it. I saw the conversation. Right. I don't want to go into detail. I saw it.
Okay, so for me, it's just like, I don't know who the cover up to kind of find out the truth here. So if it was okay at 9 p.m., Mama Mohbad had a frantic call. Why were they still waiting for the nurse? What's going on now? As I said, this guy, for me, I don't know much about the story because we're not there. We're just going to pick up the stories as they're giving it to us, and obviously the fact to come out at the criminal court, because there you're properly cross-examined, and all the stories you're saying have to line up, or they're going to tear you into shreds. That's a fact. But if you just have to just look at it and try to analyze, the stories are just conflicting. They're just conflicting. So, Mama Mohbad, where did you come up with this narrative of Wumi called you at 3 o'clock and saying you would not lose your son? What was happening then? Because if that was the case, is it that Mohbad had an issue and the case was arrested? He was the health, whatever concerns he had, was arrested. So when Spendy was leaving at 9 p.m., he was okay? Because it could not be the Sunday night. They just came off of a show, so 9 p.m. would not connect. So there's so you see, it's just so messed up. And I wasn't even going the line to even want to dissect or not analyze Spendy's messages. It's just shocking to me. I'm only bringing that up to say, imagine that lawyer coming to say, oh, social media is not doing justice. So these informations we're hearing, and you're saying the coroner court cannot meet until the pathologist come in. Where would this guy...
Sorry, I'm not defending the lawyer, but I think he called that, like, he took it back by saying social media is a force, like, it is a force driving a lot, and he also agreed that it played a role by, shouting to make government to exhume the body, to call for autopsy and the rest. But a whole lot of people said the lawyer's comment is not acceptable. Fine. And I let him know as well that a lot of people did not agree with you. And, of course. So we move. Thank you. So continue, Annie Azuko. I'm enjoying your, narration. It's fine.
Okay,
I'm enjoying it.
So to me, all of this is what is, just making us, and they have to, and I'm just going to put it out there. Social media, TikTok, everybody on here is actually helping this case. And for the bit of the Spendy bit, God bless his soul, whatever he tried to do. And I've seen people in the comment section, please bring your foolishness to me, okay? When I get on case, I talk from a point of logic. I don't play sentiments. I talk about logic. I try to analyze with my head. I try to look at things, and then, because we have a brain. I'm not playing sentiment here. I'm not saying what Spendy is saying is not right. I'm just trying to analyze. And that poor boy could be saying the truth for all we know. Because at the end of the day, he's saying he left. He wasn't there. Whatever happened, happened. We're just trying to analyze the events that this social media or the TikTok that everybody is making a light of is bringing out these informations. And now my final questions to you, Westo, is I hope all these evidences that we're hearing, whether the confessions, whether the stories that are coming out, Wumi saying this, speak, I hope all of this, all the people who are investigating this case, even that entertainment lawyer that happens to sound as if it's a government lawyer, I hope he's listening to those information. And if he's not, you better give it to him, because you said to me, the coroner court, if I understand what you said, he was asking questions there. So I hope he's listening to this other place, so when he gets them, when they come
he's
and
following up. He's even on live right now as you speak. He's listening and he's following. Yeah.
Great. So I hope when he gets to the coroner court again, he's able to see this, revelations that, for instance, what Spendy said, the voice note of Wumi, what Prime Boy has said, talking about the CCTV, talking about, everybody saying there was an argument in the house. As he said maybe when the pathologist, not say maybe, when the pathologist comes, if there's a need to examine people or cross-examine again, they will. But before that time, I hope he's taking this on board, because he may need to have to re-examine them before the pathologist comes up. And I repeat myself again, the pathologist is going to confirm toxins in the body, time of death, those poisons and all of that. But if the pathologist cannot go to the extreme to confirm motives of that, particularly if there was a conspiracy. And everybody who's got a brain, Olaide, Detola, and every other person on this platform, please shed more light on it if I'm talking gibberish. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Annie Azuko. God bless you. Always on the spot tonight. Okay, Olaide, you are in charge for now. Are you the next to talk?
Yeah, I think I'm the next to talk.
Okay, activate yourself.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Welcome back, Westo. Glad to have you back. And people have missed you. People, even today, I was on a live and someone was saying, where's Westo? I was just saying, don't worry, he's fine. Forget about the rumors that something happened to him. People are saying utter nonsense, And based on what happened today, little things that happened today, from yesterday's down to today, it has been hot. And the other camp, they are not resting. And that's why I'm happy that even we are going to Thank you. Yeah, so we've been on this thing for months, and it doesn't make sense that I want to start with the lawyer. Sorry, guys. I want to start with the lawyer when he says 70%. No, we 100% disagree with you on that part, because Westo was asking you, when will these witnesses or suspect come as well? If you can't, the chief pathologist can't hold us to ransom for the next 10 weeks. No. Why not allow people that witness or people that are suspect to the crime come to the inquest? We can wait. We can wait for the pathologist. See, when we were told that it's going to happen in the next 10 weeks, okay, we accepted. But why not allow the inquest to reopen? The inquest must be reopened. And as Anna Suko was saying, that we're going to get the time of death, what happened to his body, the toxin in his body, and everything, we're going to get that, fair enough. But we, Nigerians, or the world, we are not, based on the investigation, look at what happened today. I know it didn't happen here. That's one of the questions I've been trying to ask. I've been trying to hear from Spendy or Prime Boy. And thank God Prime Boy said that a few hours ago. He said he was not there when mohbad punched the party jeep. Prime Boy said it. But on the police report, they said he was about to punch Prime Boy before he hit the party jeep. He mistakenly hit the party jeep. That means Nigerian police, you can't trust them. And that is why when the lawyer was there, nobody trusted, nobody wanted to hear anything he was saying, because we knew.
Mr. Laide, in addition to that, even Spendy told me that Prime Boy was not there when mohbad punched the Prado jeep.
So, Clarence,
Prime Boy told, Spendy, sorry, Isha.
No need. But me, I've heard, when he was saying it today, I said, this is what I want. That's not even Prime Boy to say it, even Spendy. I was not Spendy to tell the whole world. If Prime Boy was there when mohbad punched, so there's no way I'm going to believe anything that is coming from the coroner or people trying to stall the coroner inquest. If you are saying we have 70%, no, not 70%, because Nigerian police told us that he bled profusely from the show. So there's just 70%. At this stage, the coroner inquest is 5%. It is 5%. Because what Adura, Bami, and me told us, it is hogwash and gibberish, according to Anna Suko. And I'm speaking on Anna Suko's words now. You understand me? It is nonsense. If we should reopen the inquest, we should reopen it. Give us a date. We can't wait for next. Are you saying we should wait? Are you telling me that the pathologist will now come and read out the autopsy and toxicology report in the next 10 weeks? After then, he will now start calling the suspect and the witnesses. What are we talking about here? We've gone past that stage now. The stage we are in right now, we are not in for, and that is why all this bad news is happening. People start bringing different narrative out there. These guys have been in detention for 3 months. Why not allow them to come out and say their truth or their lies? And that is why I've been saying all this while. Look at Spendy today. I told people, I've been saying it, that the person that I believe will unravel things is Spendy. And thank God tonight, he showed it to me. I'm not expecting much from Prime, but I've said it. And I'll stand on that till we get just for mohbad. I'm standing on it. There's nothing that Prime wants to tell me. What happened from Ikorodu down to Lekki? What happened in Lekki? How did they rush mohbad to the hospital? Why was he not called? What happened to him? He's only one person that can testify to that is Spendy. And he's not ready to say it online. He wants to go to the court, according to him. But I know some people that are very close to him would have gotten anything he wants to say. But please, we must continue to pressure the government. The lawyer was trying to defend the executive and also the judiciary. No. You can't be here and be there. We are citizens. I'm a co-win for both the executive and the judiciary. And that is how it should be. But again, based on the whole thing that is happening right now, and I want to appeal again, I've been saying it. If you know you have for justice for mohbad, I see no reason why I would want to be attacking one or two persons. I see no reason why I should be doing that, honestly speaking. If I know Anna Suko is for justice, we may disagree on some things, and it's 100%. I would definitely disagree with some of the panelists. And also, the commenters, it is 100%. But what is the common thing that we are looking for? Justice for mohbad. Because if we analyze now, someone can analyze A, we arrive at C. I can analyze A, I arrive at D. But the most important thing is that we are trying to analyze, trying to look for the loopholes. Because we're already seeing loopholes from all the witnesses and the suspects. We've seen it. But it's not left to the court because, as I said, it is only the court that will exonerate the 5 suspects. We have 5 suspects. Naamali, Samlai, Prime Boy, Spendy, and the nurse. But what we want the coroner inquest to do for us is that we must have more than 5 suspects. It's not possible. We can't go to the criminal court and have just 5 suspects. Mr. Lawyer, if you are listening to me here, you all know the legal term. Audi or Paten. Let's hear from the other side. And let's obey. You told us that let's hear from the other side. And if you are for entertainment lawyers, you should be pushing for the inquest to continue. Why should we be crying for that? And the suspect and the witnesses must come to come and sit down on truth as well. And lastly, based on what is happening in the comment section about the people are dragging people, I'm less concerned in all those things. If I want to say, man, this slaves thief money from me, in this era that we are in right now, this digital era we are in right now, I will just put a receipt and everywhere will scatter. If I do not have a receipt of man display stealing my money or stole my money, there is no point in me coming to be doing character assassination of the other person. Before I would do character assassination of someone on social media, I have the receipt of that person. We need to stop this. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. You can't continue to be doing this. Long issues. You need to stop all these things. We don't know anybody. I don't know anybody on this platform. Not until we're talking about it just for one by first. I started calling, we started having for conversation with some people. I don't know anybody. It's just mohbad that put us here. Let's take on issues. Issues alone. I don't care about personal stuff. And I said I don't care about Baba Mohbad having 5 million wives or sleeping with 10,000 babes in Abuja. I don't care. All I care is, Baba Mohbad, are you consistent with your narrative of how Mohbad Kpai? That is issue-based. This is a criminal case. This is a murder case here. Issue-based. Let's forget that character assassination. It needs to be stopped, please, amongst ourselves. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you, West. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys. I think Mo's best friend, Mandisley. You're next.
Hola, we shall come be still now. We shall be that example of still again.
Good
evening, everybody. Westo, where have you been? Westo, it's been a minute. Thank God you're back. And Westo, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Yeah, saying West, welcome back. Did you even bother to check on me when I was offline?
Listen, we'll not drag you down because your family members are here to attack me. But guys, is it just me or does Olaide sound like Spendy? I mean, maybe they are twins, so Anola does not want to tell us. But anyways, I don't really have much to say, guys. I just want us to, because I'm already seeing that some people are dragging people already. I just want to say, right, that let's not forget, first of all, I want to talk to Spendy. Ayobami Sodiq, I want you to know that this is justice for mohbad, justice for Mo. Messi, are you okay? Sorry, this is justice for Mo, right? Justice for Obai Mole. Please, don't turn your back. Okay, especially me, let me speak for myself. My hopes are on you, right? And I know that you want justice. That's why I'm still standing by you, right? So please, don't fall our hand. Okay? Don't fall our hand. Stand for justice for your friend. And by God's grace, speak your truth, guy. Spendy, speak your fucking truth. Don't care about anybody. Okay? Speak your truth. Speak what you know. FCY, F every other person. Right? So, and justice for mohbad. I also want to say that let's not forget that when he was speaking to Westo, right? He was receiving some calls, so probably his lawyer or some other concerned people were definitely calling to tell him that he shouldn't speak too much, because under the law, let's not lie, under the law, these people are still seen as suspects, right? And that popular police slang that says whatever you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. It's not fake. So probably that's why he didn't really want to give too much information, because he's the main coco. He's the main witness. He witnessed everything down to the house. As we all heard, he even witnessed till Monday. So probably that's why he doesn't want to say anything. Let's not drag him or say, oh, he's lying or this, right? Please, let's just be patient. At least their story has been correlating since day one. It's not like see why Roshi. Her own story, she has given us like 50 chapters, 50 different stories, and her story has not been the same. At least they're Prime and Spend, they're Prime Boy, Prime Boy and Spending, their story has been the same. So let's just be patient with them. So that's just what I want to say. I didn't really listen to that lawyer speaking, but when I came and I saw him attacking, like, his voice was so strong, like, he was very, very defensive. So I don't know. Thank God when he was asked to introduce himself, he was blunt and he said he's an entertainment lawyer. So he probably might not be, like, he's not a criminal lawyer now. He's an entertainment lawyer. So that means he only...
No, that is not it, Mandy. It's representing entertainment section, entertainment industry at the ongoing Corona inquest. He has been part of Corona inquest since day one out to date.
Okay.
So he's a major actor in Corona inquest.
Okay. But when I came, I didn't listen to most things he said, but when I came, he was sounding so defensive, like he was trying to defend something, right? But nevertheless, I know that for this justice for mohbad, we must get this justice by the special grace of God. No matter who is standing against this justice, they will fall. They have seen others from the beginning. They will fall because it's God and mohbad that are working hand in hand now. And if you cannot stop God, who you want to stop? So by God's grace, we will get justice. Westo, it's really, really nice to see your fine face. Thank you, guys.
They are doing that. You have gone to accept another person. You are telling me...
Go to the...
Leave me. Just go.
Why must we make
I know I now have a lot of rival to contest. I'm even giving up.
But there's something about...
No, Westo, don't say that. It's you that publicly did what you did. But for giving you, I'm a good wife, so... But I'm not like that, Sha.
Well, it's okay. No problem. So people are fighting. I don't know. Olaide, who is the next to talk now? And people should send requests. And let's not forget that tomorrow from 10:30 a.m. Okay, it's already Wednesday in Nigeria. So this is 12:57 a.m. So when it is 10:30 a.m., I'll be live on radio to discuss national issues as usual. After that, we'll go into justice for mohbad, and I'll be giving us more updates and I'll be giving us more and more and more information.
Okay.
Please, let's stay tuned.
Thank you.
Who is next to talk now?
Lizzie Eyes.
Are you guys okay?
Lizzie Eyes.
Are you still on? Do you still want me to leave it on, or
Lizzie
do
Eyes,
we
you have the floor.
off it? Because
Do
you just want me to leave it on, or we don't get off?
I know what I will say.
They've got nothing else to say.
Maybe I'm so sorry. This is matter when you hear today. Like,
Please wait small. Sorry. Can I drop now? Can I go now? Ola, can I go now?
Beautiful voice. I love
know
this
you have
girl.
an appointment you want to go and meet up with. No problem. You can go.
You can drop. When someone comes.
You can bring me back up. Thank you.
Okay,
No, I know you want to go and meet up with an appointment.
Did Ayat come? Did Ayat come, guys? Did Ayat come when I was off?
I'm watching you. Just go.
Sure, Ayat. But I knew he wanted to bring Ayat. I don't know if.
Okay.
he
Sorry,
got her.
grab
Got
the
him.
floor.
okay. So,
Did Ayat come?
whatever you came here to say.
Guys, answer me. Did Ayat come,
Don't
please?
try it. Like, don't even try.
Was Ayat there?
Don't even go there. If you know you can't say something, just say, I can't say. In short, if you just even form the way that lawyer just formed, like say network no day. Because now you're trying to contradict a lot of things, which is not fair. If you know you can't say.
You know what? Because the lawyer was right, he came to put things right. See what this person said, that why did he bring the lawyer? Because they wanted the lawyer to come and start telling lies. A lawyer cannot come online to deceive everybody. See what one of his panelists is saying, that why did you bring that lawyer? You know, so if you don't have anything to say, don't come. So the lawyer should come online to lie to the whole world. Because a lot of people are watching you. Aleshu lero, walai.
Why can't you worry the
Ah,
lawyer?
Eshu ti lero ju mi, you worry. Ah, Eshu lero.
Worry.
I know worry lawyer, na Spendy made me vex. Na Spendy made me just vex.
So Spendy too, that didn't speak, you expected Spendy to come and talk and get the whole world,
Without wasting time, I got
the whole thing complicated.
Kike Lara mi. Is it Kike Lara mi or Kike Lara mi? Is it Lara mi or Lara mi?
Did you hear
Grab the
that?
floor, please. Unmute yourself and say something.
So they wanted Spendy to come and say things that will implicate him in the court of law. The case is still in court. You're not allowed to discuss such things. And I think they're going to court next month. And you expected that guy to come online to have said a lot of things? It's not good. Now you want to put him in trouble when he wasn't as drunk as the other guy.
Well, so sorry about that. Probably when I was busy, when I was,
Yet
of course, you should know.
sure,
there's no
go to
reason
station
I
and
would
report
have
yourself.
done.
Oh,
Please
I
pardon me.
understand.
Okay,
I'll return your call,
I'm
definitely.
just checking you on you. Now you Sabi. I just want to say hi to you because I've not seen you online for so long. So that's why I come up to just say hi because you are not responding to my messages. So, thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank
So
you.
sorry, Kike. I was not feeling for actually, but to God be the glory. I'm back to my
Thank you. Thank God. Thank God for your life. That's all.
All right, thank you.
Check on you.
All right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Let me go back to Banjizi, and after that, I'll allow Expander to talk.
Hello, Westo. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. Good to have you
People
back.
sounded
Good
so
to have you back. It's good
good.
that we can hear your voice and you're sounding well. You know, it's
You're
been a
sounding
while.
so educated.
We've heard from you. And to be
living abroad.
candid, you actually gave me a space because when I first joined this journey for mohbad, it was true. You were one of the platforms I came to hear quite a lot of information. undiluted information, which is quite good. And I want you to keep that up. Because what I think is we don't have too much integrity anymore. There's no integrity within humans. So we're just free to lie, we're free to deceive, we're free to just do as we want, knowing fully that we don't even own the life that we live. You know, so I'm glad that you're well. You know, it wasn't that life-threatening, and you're back with us to fight this journey, to continue this journey. And I say to everyone, please, your mental health is important. We all here to raise our voice so that we can keep the heat on. Even they keep saying the internet does nothing. We know that the internet has kept this case going. We all know that. And we have to keep doing it. Because the point is, in as much people want to take us as irrelevant, we're actually more relevant
than the courts.
You know, we're more relevant than you can even imagine. We're more like a government. You know, because when truth comes together, when people with like minds come together, they achieve great things.
Very, very
things
great.
are impossible. Things that people will think, oh, it's not, you know, it's not never been done. In my lifetime, I've never seen anyone being assumed. I've not.
We have never seen that.
I only hear in the Bible where they said Jesus came back from, you know, I've not seen in real life. And this is a testimony for me that, look, there's a living God. You know, and mohbad itself is representing him, trying to show us where our society has decayed. You know, this is what we're seeing. We see men that have families.
Sincerely, if not for people like Iyabo Ojo and those guys that stood out, and then the police, because they faced them that this guy must be assumed. Not your social media ranting, for real. These guys were not there. All these TikTokers were not there when they decided to assume that body. So giving kudos to, or you know, to all these people is very funny. But it is what it is.
I'm back here to speak because it's been a while. But at the end of the day, you know, the journey goes on. Life goes on. And you can see, you know, that we're actually achieving. Even though some people could come and say we've done 70%, which I just feel is just nonsense. For you to even say that, for you to think, and then you say it out of your mouth, knowing fully that you're not talking to your children. You're talking to parents, grandparents, fathers, mothers, uncles, older people than you. So why deceit? Why are we doing it? What do we get? When do we start to get the money? Wherever you're being paid, when will it finish? Would you even be here to finish spending that money? Who do you want to try and oppress? Because I'm not interested. I'm not interested. You know, so it's sad that we get people who come up and they kind of try and use education and English to misuse the life we're living. We're all on this earth. Nobody died, you know.
Because the lawyer came to say the truth. 70%? And you're saying the lawyer has no conscience.
That's just annoying, insultive. It's just like the same PRO that spoke. They are confused. You've sold your integrity. You can't even tell the truth. And the point is, you know, we're raising next generation, and then you wonder that you raise a child. One bastard will come and destroy your child's life because that bastard was not raised properly.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You're not going to marry your children. You're not going to be their friends. They're going to go out like mohbad and go and mingle. What do you know is going to poison them? What are you doing? So in as much, I don't always like to, you know, ramp on, and because obviously it's someone else's platform. But it's always good to think about this thing deep before we come out. Internet never forgets. It's the best thing that happened to Nigeria. We forget a lot. Now we can go back to the internet and just type. You know, and in the case of Prime Boy and everything, it's good for him to clear his name. Whether or not he had a hand in it, he's had a problem for life. He's been announced as a prime suspect. There's no embassy is not going to go that his name will not pop up. So it's for him to clear his name, really clear his name, because I think he doesn't understand what it means to clear his name. You've been labeled already. And the person that labels you has money against you, against the odds. They could decide to get 10 sons that will use their education to save a killer. And the way you think about all these things, what is life itself? If a son can be defending something that knows that went wrong, so where is humanity? Anyone can be paid, you know. Everybody can be paid. It depends on your situation. In case if you want your child to go to best school, that means you can be, you know, if you can't walk, you will find someone to pay you for that. And they pay you to do something against the will of God. So, you know, not just to ramp about the bush, it's so annoying when people just come out and say things, because there's some people that we're listening and we're not dumb. We know the police has failed. We know it's not the whole of the police, but I think Wumi is in charge of the police in Lagos.
Hey, but how can Wumi be? Who is Wumi?
It takes someone that is not even a CID, that is not even it's just a human rights activist, speaking for the people in truth. And everybody's running up and down. And you have people that were trained in the police, we spend money, they've got Inspector General post, you know, and they just come up and talk like say if their own children are going to be in a bubble. We're living on the same earth. We're living on the same earth. So, you know, that I just want to just put a bit there, but welcome back, Rusto. You know, we have to keep on. Justice for mohbad. You know, everybody, I thank you so much for listening. I will just come down now, so at least someone else can come up. Thank you.
All right, thank you. God bless you. Banjizi. God bless you. All right. Mr. Expander, you are the next to talk. Over to you, please.
Good evening, Westo, and good evening. Good morning, Westo. Good morning, everyone. It's good you're back. You see, I did not listen to the lawyer while he was speaking, but from the submission and contribution of some panelists here, I could deduce what, you know, the guy said, and I'm not disappointed, you know. And why do I not disappointed? Simply because this guy represents the entertainment industry, yeah. And this is my words. I could say the entertainment industry, coupled with some other forces, buying this guy. And that is the truth. And you see, this entertainment industry, they are critics. And this is what everybody is running away from saying. Okay, what happened to that guy in his own house, we don't know. But those who know, refusing or failing to talk because of these guys, you know, they are the kiddas. That's why they are afraid and they don't want to talk. They are afraid, they don't want to talk. And for you to know his death really comes from them, they left his sign.
Oh God.
That is their sign.
But it's the same.
And that shows they did it. And from different groups, they know which group that does this. They know their different signs. And these are the bitter truths people have been shying away from saying, because that was a sign of some group that killed this guy, that mined this guy, and nothing more. So whatever he has come to say, you know, he would definitely come to defend them. And, you know, so I expect nothing less than what they said they have said from people's, you know, submission. So that's all I think is their work. So they need to protect. And that is why we are finding it difficult from the police, from the government, the executive, all of them, they are in this game. They are their boys. So they need to protect them. And that is why we are having this local edge or edge way to go, you know. So that is it. And people are shying away from saying the truth They left his sign, and that was the sign. They broke his neck. So it wasn't by accident. It wasn't by accident. People should go and find out. It wasn't by accident. It was deliberate. They left a sign. It's their work. Yes, those who are at home, they knew about it. But can they talk? They cannot. Because we can see why they cannot talk. Because of the backing they have at a different level of the government or the governance.
Hey, well, so I'm going to bed. This is not. Hi guys. Like I said, thank you all for staying by me with all these things we're listening to. Yeah, we have seen Prime Boy today. He's done his own. We've seen on this particular platform, we've seen Spendy and the lawyer. We thank God that the lawyer was able to put the right narrative out. So whatsoever, even with the condemnation from them, we know the truth and will always stand by the truth. And I still stand to be corrected until anybody is found guilty in the court of law. I still stand as Ajoke on my own. I don't know anybody. Wumi is not, I'm not in team Wumi. I'm not in team Baba Mohbad, because those teams, having teams on a particular justice for a particular person, to me, it's not the right thing. But whatsoever it is what it is. But we will always analyze the truth here. We stand for justice, and that justice includes why the grooming of young guys in Nigeria, those ones, that are looking for ways to make money. Why grooming? Say no to grooming of our young people. Say no to drug abuse, that's substance misuse. Say no to wrong contract signing on the youths, those ones in the entertainment industry. So those are the things that we're finding. Say no to bullying of young and old, vulnerable adults, whatsoever it is. Just say no to bullying, because Mohbad went through bullying. We have seen it, and you started with his wife and his only child. I'll stand by the truth until proven guilty. People are saying, why is Obaolegushi not coming out? Because he has his lawyers, he has people that he's talking to. I just wonder, who are these people that are talking? How can Oba come out and say, yeah, I'm debunking this, I'm debunking that? He debunked the other one when they said the vote is when they said that guy Sam Larry was his relative. He came out to say, his people came out to say no. But for some things that, Wumi has come out to say she doesn't even know the Oba. She has never met him. We can say she's lying whatsoever, but time will tell. Because ashiri okin pekoto too. But for us to just condemn somebody even without, I will not be part of it. I'm sorry. I love myself. I love my family. And I pray that you all will sit down to understand what it means. It's not about the money we get today. It's about the future of our children. Only 7 generations. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Bye.